Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Beautiful night. Oh, there you go, Miss Justice, number one. Yes. There we go. Absolutely. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lavender Moon, number two. She says face red heart shape, face red heart shape. God bless. You slid in number two tonight. There you go. Hey, PG slid in third. Right now. Pam, you did. Pam slid in third tonight. PG a foot. Yeah. Right. You was trying to corrupt my fragile little mind last night. Right. I was like, what the hell? Might as well let everybody know that Candus has a fake foot. Right? Absolutely. We're going to point that out tonight. We're going to point that out. Candus really put her foot in it this time. Right? Yeah, we put her foot in it this time. Hey, Deborah, I appreciate that, honey. Absolutely. There she is, number four. Number four. APG in chat. Much love. I appreciate those purple hearts. Absolutely. Much love for summer. God bless. God bless. Let me get on down through here. Pink Banjo, how you doing? I appreciate those purple hearts. Absolutely. Mods in chat. Hey, much love back to you, girl. Much love back to you. AC Star, I see you. Cash App for pedicure. Yeah, exactly. I heard that. That's funny, girl. That's funny. Hey, Jess, how you doing tonight? Her book looks full. Yeah, it was. It's like a couple years ago. Right? We're going to point that out tonight. I mean, the Flintstone theme. Let me tell you. Yeah. Keep humming that. Keep humming that. I got a good one coming out for you. Right? Samantha, how you doing tonight, sweetie? All right, YouTube member. Amen. There we go. I appreciate the support for Summer's channel. God bless. Absolutely, I do. Our bucket list has holes. How you doing tonight, sweetie? Hello and welcome everyone. Oh, God bless and absolutely welcome everyone. Absolutely. Our bucket list, I appreciate you taking them words right out of my mouth. Right? You took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you all for joining us. She took them out of my mouth again. Right? I'm just kidding with her tonight. God bless. Um, Deputy Sheriff, how you doing tonight? Candace never going to dance again, guilty feet. She got no rhythm. That's the truth. You got that right. God bless. I tell you. Yeah, she ain't got all happy feet right now, right? At least she trying to tell us she don't. I think she does. I think Candace got some happy feet. Right? She got the happy feet going on. She be lying. I gotta wonder when the hell some people ever tell the truth, right? When they ever tell the truth? Lois Scorpio, hi PG, hearts and prayers going up for summer. God bless. God bless. I appreciate that. Oh wow, beautiful. That's beautiful, Carrie. Absolutely. Hi PG mods and chat. Hearts and prayers for summer again. I love all these purple hearts. I really do. I love seeing the support for little summer in here. Um, Cindy, how you doing tonight? Hey PG. Hope she falls. All right. She done stepped in it. She might as well slide in it. All right. She might as well go ahead and slide in it too. Absolutely. Or whip. It says hi. Purple hearts for summer. God bless. Butterfly kisses. How you doing tonight, girl? Judy B, I see you. I see you. I don't believe Candace say about her. Yeah. I'm telling you, Candus is a trip. Just chilling. How you doing tonight? Hi, PG, Summers, army. Amen. Hey, Justin, how you doing tonight, sweetie? Good to see you in here, my brother. God bless. Much love. Much love. Here we go. How you doing, Beth Ann? I see you, girl. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Woo! It's going to take me a minute to get there, too. All right. Look at this. Wow. Beautiful. This night's starting off just right. Diana, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate the support for Summer's channel. God bless. Hey, right. Her avatar says, I love you. I love that. Purple hearts and prayers for Summer. God bless. God bless. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. God bless. Justice for Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Amen. We're going to get it too. We're going to get it. Love to all. Hey, love back to you. Tropicana Banana. Absolutely. Wow, the support is just overwhelming in here tonight for this little girl. God bless. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've seen the video on Facebook that we made for Summer. Did you get to see the video on Facebook that we made for Summer? How'd you guys like it? How'd you like that video? Wasn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. We did an excellent job. An excellent job, y'all. Absolutely. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm actually got a video for tonight. I got a video for tonight that was also made. I'm going to bring it out at the end of the live. So, yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful, right? Summer's Army, man. We do an excellent job for her. Always, always. Yeah, it was. It was. It took some time. It took some time, but we got it done. We got it done. Summer is worth every second of our time, right? She's worth every second we spend on her. Absolutely. I wish her worthless parents would spend some time on her, right? I wish to God they would have spent some time on her. Before I get started tonight, I wanted to send a little message over, right? I want to send a little message over to, and I know you're fucking listening, right? Oh yeah, they're about to talk about me. Yeah, we are. That's true. No, don't come running over here. We have to cut you off there. But anyway, yeah, I got a few things to say. You know, I can't say I don't got a problem with people supporting the Wells, because the Wells are number one suspects in all of this, right? So yes, I do have an issue with people supporting them. But I got an even bigger issue when, you know, them fucking evil fucks keep attacking humans that shouldn't be attacked. I also have a bigger problem when, you know, think they got a right to say something in my name. No, Daisy, you do not have a right to be saying anything in my name. I want you to quit telling people that, you know, I don't like them. Stop feeling that you have some kind of right to speak in my name, because you do not have any right to say anything and use me. And the only reason you're doing that is because they don't give a flying fucking hell what you think about them. And you know that. So you try to get to them by saying PG don't like you and PG this and PG that. No. Keep my name out of your mouth, right? Just keep it out of your mouth. When it comes to stuff like that, just stop it. I will not have you hurting people's feelings and using me to do it with. I heard you saying, you know, how I don't like Justin and I really don't care and I'm going to do this. I'm going, no, Miss Daisy, you're wrong. I absolutely adore Justin and I adore him for who he is. I love who he is, everything about him. There is nothing can make me not like Justin. I have always thought Justin was an awesome person. I always thought he was, he's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He has a beautiful soul as well. He is beautiful inside and out. If you give it a chance, you might find that out, but you don't give it a chance. You don't, and I'm damn tired of you hurting him. It's going to stop. You need to back the fuck up, beep, 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 off of Justin. Right? Just stop it. And the heinous things you said about Pam. What has Pam ever done? She came over there in your chat just wanting to be a part of something, and you were just rude as fucking hell. Right? I'm blocking you, this. No call for that. No call for that. No call to be so evil. Right? Absolutely no call to be as evil as you are. But I'm going to tell you something. Using my name to hurt these people is going to stop. It isn't who I am. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. You think you know me because you know yourself. Well, I'm nothing like you. Absolutely nothing like you. I fight for righteousness, not evilness. And there's nothing evil about me. But you have a lot of hate, envy, jealousy, so many things. And it is disgusting to sit and watch and see. It's horrible. And I'm trying to be as nice about all of this as I possibly can. Because, they have no business. She has no business attacking Ziggy and stuff. I'm going to tell you, Miss Daisy, Summer's Army has the right to be getting answers for Summer Moon Utah Wells. We all have a right to speak with whoever we damn well please to get the answers needed for this little girl. And you know what? You should be part of that. Instead of set aside from us, you should be part of it. Once upon a time you were. I don't know what the hell happened to you. And at this point, I'm not really giving a shit anymore. But I think, you're wrong when you go hurting other people's feelings, attacking these people that have done nothing but what is righteous for this little girl and other missing children. That's why we're here. And you do it because you think that that's what Dawn and Candus want you to do. Well, yes, Stacey, that is what they want you to do. They want you to be evil. They want you to be on the devil's side instead of God's. Absolutely. And you know it. Them son of bitches are evil. And you want to appease and please them. Don't do it with my name. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it. Not for one fucking second am I going to tolerate this. I know how these people feel when you talk because I feel that way myself. We don't care. We don't personally care what you're calling us and saying to us. I mean, you have called me everything and then some. But I don't give a damn. Because, Miss Daisy, it's not what you call me, it's what I choose. I choose to answer to. And I don't choose to answer to any of it. Right? And neither does Justin or Pam or anybody else. That's why you got to pull out that artillery and start saying things like PG. Well, you got your ass kind of sit down when you wanted to pull out your little artillery. PG, I think she's got Justin blocked. She hasn't unblocked him. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But you know what, Daisy? You still hurt his feelings over it. You still, the ugliness and the hate and everything that you're putting out. And I'm going to tell you, you can't take words back. You can't once you hurt someone, you can't make them unhurt. You can't make them unhurt. That's why you need to be careful. You need to think before you talk. You need to ask yourself if pleasing and appeasing the whales is really worth all of the people out here that once loved you, cared about you. Is it really worth losing us? Is it really worth losing us, Miss Daisy? That's what I want to ask you. I don't think it is. I wouldn't give the whales the sweat off my ass. I really wouldn't. I don't know why you're, like I said, I don't know why you're doing what you do. But please, do not, and I'm asking you, please, and that's something I don't do very often, to not use my name to hurt anyone else, because no, I'm going to tell everybody out here now, man, I love everybody. I do. I even love my haters. I pray for my haters. I don't want to see anyone lost in this world, right? Sometimes, all the hate on your back and everything can get overwhelming, no doubt. And I'm not immortal, right? I'm a human too. But at the end of the day, I believe in hugging it out and moving on. At the end of the day, I pray for these people that do wrong to me. And I pray that God forgives me if I've done any wrong to them. Right? As we should do. But I would not have her saying that I dislike people when she doesn't, have any idea who I care about and who I don't. I'm going to tell you what. Summer's Army is my family. You are my family. Everybody that loves this little girl, I love. Because I know Summer would love you. And I respect everyone that is for her. I have the utmost respect. So, Mrs. Daisy, you want to go telling people, that PG dislikes them, or PG that you're wrong. You're wrong. You're just trying to use my name to hurt them, and I really want you to stop. Just stop it. You need to stop. You're getting PG upset. She doesn't like it when people show funny stuff about her, say stuff about her. That's evident, right? I've done called that shit out. I don't know how many times. Trying to teach her what? Hey, you don't like it, quit doing it to other people. Just stop it. But no, she wants to call Justin crybaby, have ugly pictures of him up, right? She wants to be mean as hell, ugly as hell, evil as hell. Miss Daisy, I'm going to tell you something. I could throw anything. I could handle anything that you fucking throw at PG. I don't have a problem. Trust me, I don't have a problem. Say what you want to. Throw out whatever you want to. Send your fucking weird ass crazy crew of bones and all kinds of shit over here, morbids. Do that. You go do that little thing. You know, I even love morbid. I didn't ever have a problem with him till you. I think he really wants Summer found too. I really think that he is part of Summer's army. He's all for this little girl. Not the fucking Wells, Miss Daisy. I'm going to tell you, I don't care how mean or evil you think someone is. When it comes to a child, they want that baby found and they're all for that baby. They're all for putting the people who are number one suspects, the people who, you know, law enforcement's got their eyes on and just a matter of time is going to put in prison. They want those people in prison, Miss Daisy. They really do. So if you think Morbid is on your side, he's not. He knows that you are a Wow's ass kisser, a turd pop sucker, and he has no damn respect for that whatsoever. Trust and believe me. The man's a human, Miss Daisy. He's not his picture. Okay? The guy's got a heart. He's got a heart. I don't care what, you know, there's people in prison right now that's committed some heinous crimes. But I tell you what, they're part of Summer's army because they don't believe in someone hurting a child. You do something to a child, you don't want to go to prison. You don't want to go there. And I'm going to tell you something, Daisy. You wouldn't last long either, taking up for fuckers like them. Just how it is. Just how it is. You wouldn't want to go to prison as well. Because once people found out that you were turd pop sucker to the number one suspects in the disappearance of a 5-year-old little girl, how's that going to look on you? Not good. Not good at all. So why do you think it looks good on you out here? It don't. You need to just stop it. When you have something to say to these people out here with all your hatred, ugliness, and evilness, you say it with your own two-forked black tongue and your own fucking black heart. Don't ever put me in it again. I'm not going to tolerate it. I promise you that. I'm not going to tolerate it. Justin, I am sorry that she tried to use me to hurt you. It was wrong. It was wrong. And I thank God that we had time to get to know one another and understand that, you know, neither one of us dislike one another. I'm glad that we got the opportunity before she spelled it off like that to get to know each other enough that you know she's a damn liar. That you know PG does care and love you. And I'm going to tell you something, Miss Daisy, about PG. When I get to liking and caring about someone, I got their back 150%. You know that because once upon a time when I liked you, I was over there taking up for you. Always looking out for you. Sometimes I still do, hoping that you're going to change back to who you once was. The real Miss Daisy that was for the victims and not some damn suspects. But I'm going to tell you something, Miss Daisy. You keep it up, I'm going to kick the dust off of my shoes and I'm going to move on. I'm going to leave you in that dust. There won't be no mending the bridge. You might want to think about, you know, getting away from Don and Candus and making amends out here with the people who truly loved you, truly cared about you, because them two fuckers don't. You know that. I know that. Everybody else knows that. There's been people in there way longer than you, Miss Daisy, and you've seen how they done them. Kathy, the friend, kept Candus up for all the time Don's in jail. Look what she did to her. These motherfuckers have no friends, Miss Daisy. I'm just telling you, and you're not going to have any either if you continue to be evil for them. You're not going to have any. You are losing them by the dozen right now. Just saying. That's all I've had to say tonight. I wanted to straighten that out. I'm tired of her talking about the people who are Summer's Army. Ziggy, Justin, Pam, me. When she's running her mouth about us, she's running her mouth about her best. You're running your mouth about your best. You're running your mouth upon God's children who are out here doing righteousness. You might want to try that. You might want to try that, Miss Daisy. Being God's child and doing what's righteous for these babies. Just saying. And now I'm going to not waste another second on you, because I've got other things to take care of here tonight, much more important, called Summer Moon Utah Wells case. And that's what we plan on getting to. I just wanted to clear that up, folks. It has been pissing me off all night and all day. All night and all day. Hey, Lisa, I'm bringing you up, girl. If you want to close the camera, you can. How you doing? How you doing, Lisa?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hey, I have something to say to that nasty thing over there, Daisy the hog, okay?
Go right
First
ahead.
off, she has no reason to tell Pam to put her teeth in her mouth when she can't even talk right on her channel, okay?
Got that right.
And she has no room to sit there and talk about me, you, Pam, Beth, anybody. Anybody. She has no room to sit there and talk about anybody.
Well, she also sits there and tries to down this lady who, I don't know what her name is. I've seen her around, but she's the one that's calling Don Wells out, staying on Donald constantly.
Roe?
No, I can't think of her name. Anyway, whoever she is, hold on. Pam's coming up. Hey, Pam, I'm bringing you up, hon.
Oh, you're talking knowledge is power?
Yeah, knowledge with power.
Yes,
That's who it is.
that's Roe.
Hey, Pam, I'm bringing you up, hon. Oh, that is Roe. Well, somebody didn't.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to click out StreamYard. Pam, did you click out of not StreamYard but YouTube?
Yeah.
Good girl.
I don't have my
Anyway,
YouTube going.
right. Anyway, yeah, that's who it is. She's
I
running her
just
mouth.
want to let you guys know I love everybody up here. I love everybody in chat. And my teeth and my hair have nothing to do with finding Summer. Maybe she ought to go. It's 2 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. It's everything. But you know what? She could go over there because you know what? God's going to get her. And God's going to get
You
her
know
on
what?
his time.
Maybe Daisy needs to learn how to keep her camera closed because she looks like an elephant, okay?
And I didn't bring this up because of Summer. I'm defending myself. And if nobody likes for the way I am, I'm me. And that's all I can be is me. And I love PG and I love Summer, Moon, Utah, Wells.
Hey, at least PG's been covering Summer's case. What has she been doing? Sitting over there with her head up Donnie and Candus's ass? Really?
Doing everything but talking about Summer. You know, she's hanging with two people. She's hanging with two people, and she
Two
gave one.
monsters.
And she
Two
gave
monsters.
absolutely number one suspects, right? And she gives one of them a wrench so that they can personally block you, so they don't have to talk about Summer, right?
She is the sickest person I've
And
ever
I
seen
don't know.
on the YouTube street.
I don't know. Knowledge is power, Roe, or whatever her name is. I don't personally know this lady, but I do know enough to know that, you know, I have seen her on the YouTube street, right? I mean, we see everybody out here on the YouTube street, but I have seen her, and she is 150% on Don Wells' freaking ass. And let me tell you something, Miss Daisy. I have more respect for her, utmost respect for her, than I ever will you. You know, at least she's kicking him in the backside. You're kissing it. Big damn difference there, right? Big difference there, baby. And I'll tell you what, if Justin wants to have respect for this lady, hey, who the hell are you to try to condemn him for that? I'm going to tell you something, Miss Daisy. At the end of the day, every one of us who are Summer's army, at the end of the day, we will hug it out. We will move on with kindness, caring, and love. But you evil fucks, at the end of the day, you evil fucks, you ain't hugging it out at the end of the day. You motherfuckers, at the end of the day, are all you motherfuckers are doing is laughing and being pissed off. You're either laughing that you got to take people to the cleaners and got your quota for the day to make you happy, or else you're pissed off because Candy put her Cash App in there and took half of everything you had, or Candy's pissed off because her Cash App didn't get in there and you took everything instead. You motherfuckers at the end of the day have nothing but freaking hate, jealousy, and animosity against each other, and that's all you're going to have every day that you're together.
Yep. That's true.
There is no fucking love, kindness, and caring between you bastards, whether you want to fake that shit or not. Trust me, I know.
Hey, we have a whole herd of cattle for Daisy the hog, okay?
I'm going to tell you something. It is sad. You know, I'm going to let you know right now, Lisa. I'll let you know right now. I am not, going to sit there after everything we know about the Wells, right? Down to the fact, like we're down to the science right now. That law enforcement didn't ever leave the hill. Fact. Law enforcement knows that they're number one suspects. Fact. Yep. Law enforcement took wandering off the table. They took abduction off the table. The only thing that's in play is foul play. Fact. Right?
That's true.
And a fact that it was Candus and Grandus and possibly Dawn on the hill when she went missing.
Amen. Hey, let me tell you something.
And I'm not blaming the three boys.
Let me tell you, Pam. Candus and Grandus definitely was on the fucking hill. And both of them bitches were outside. Both of them bitches were
Oh,
right there at the camper outside where they was seeing everything and hearing everything, and all they got to, and then they have the audacity to fucking think that people are going to believe that someone came up there and done something while those two big bitches were outside looking, seeing, and hearing everything. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm going to tell you something. They are insulting our intelligence level when they sit there and think that we and our law enforcement and everybody else is going to believe that fucking cockamamie story, right?
right.
Bullshit.
Exactly. And when she goes on there last night, not only did she talk about all of us, she talked about, oh, I was feeling bad. I almost fell. I hope I don't. I hope I don't die like Nana's angels. How can you say that and be disrespectful to a woman that just passed? She ain't got no love for nobody but
No.
her damn
And,
self and
and, and
money.
and you are right. You're absolutely right.
That's
She tried to
disgraceful.
she tried to use this woman's death to gain sympathy and pity for herself. How freaking rude was that, right?
Sit over there and cry.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you
Well,
what.
I hope you sit over there and weep in your own fucking tears because there's none here for me. None.
There is
I'm who I
None
am. I
here
am who
either.
I am.
everybody, every last one of us here are not promised another second baby. Let me tell you
Of course
Exactly.
that right
not.
now. That is why you have to have your house in order, your life in order, and you better be watching and
But
waiting.
it's kind of
Right?
hard to have life in order and have everything when all she does is sit over there and dog what's going on yours. Oh, Pam was on your live
Pam,
last night. So
Pam,
what?
no, Pam,
So
no, it's
what?
not.
You were on.
No, it's not. It's not hard. It's not hard at all to have your house in order. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all to to be ready every second of every
I
day.
know I'm ready.
You know, it's not hard, baby. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It ain't what she says. It's what you're willing to answer to. And I ain't willing to answer to none of that shit, right?
Yeah, but I'm just
Right.
letting everybody know. I'm just
PG,
letting everybody know this is
PG,
my
keep it in
bedroom that
order.
I'm sitting in every day, every night while we're on. It's 12 o'clock at night. So what if I don't put a favorite dress on or makeup or whatever? I'm me. Never wore makeup in my life. So I'm not going to dress up now just to go on live. And I'm talking about Summer Moon, Utah Wells. None of us even matter. It's finding that little girl that matters.
That's true.
Well, I'm
It
going to
don't
tell
matter
you.
what I look like, what I have, what I'm doing. It's not about me. It's not.
It's about summer.
And she can't make it about that.
Well, no, because she's got to have her head stuck up the Wells' ass.
Exactly.
She doesn't know those people. Let me tell you something. She doesn't know those people like she claims that she does. I can tell you that right now.
Hold
PG, I
on.
told
There's
you.
not.
Hold on, Pam. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get on my dress and my makeup and stuff so I can be sexy. All
Oh, yeah, right?
right.
Well, I ain't putting none on. I got my dog picture up there. Hope she sees that tonight.
Hold up. I don't. This dress right here ain't sexy enough. Let me try to find another one. All right.
But we might end up having to, hey, PG, we might end up having to sell Candus's foot. I told you I sent you her foot.
Coming up on panel with me up here because she be bouncing her ass off panel. She will. I've begged her to come up on panel.
I see you
Listen,
online. Hard, pull the bitch up there.
PG, did you get traumatized when you seen that foot picture? I told you I sent you one.
listen, morbid. Why don't you come over here? We're putting this out to the highest bidder. I'm morbid. Come and make your bed on it. All right.
Gross.
make
Oh,
make your
just
bed
put
on
the
it.
city cash up.
Look
Just
at the
put
Oh,
the
toe.
city
Ugh.
oh,
cash up over there
hold
on
on.
Dusty and
Hold on,
for her
girls.
foot.
Hold on. We gotta have pity party. We gotta have a tea party. Oh, poor Candus,
look at
but don't. Oh,
that.
doesn't that look so terrible?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Who's gonna give her 49 cents for a box of salt? Right? 49 cents. She needs a
But she'll
box
have
of
to put
salt.
the salt on it because she's scared of water.
Hey Candace, nobody's
Oh,
giving you
yeah.
49 cents. You're gonna have to go to a restaurant and get some free salt. Tell them just throw it in the bag. say French fries without salt. Now I need some salt. Look right here. Look right there. 2021. 2021 right there. Boom. Stuck your foot in it, didn't you, Candace? This bitch was trying to get you guys. She was trying. Well, she ain't getting us. She ain't getting us. Let me take that
You
back.
said
Let me
a
take that
cash
back.
out for Candace's
Yeah.
foot over there.
Girl, forgive me for that statement. Forgive me for that statement. Here's what I mean to say. She was taking them fucks over there on Jinkies and Daisies, right, to the cleaners, wanting $400 for 2021. This bitch put an old, bruised up foot out to make some money off of.
Hey, ain't that the same foot that she broke on the stairwell over there at that motel?
She didn't break no foot, man. That
She didn't
foot,
break no foot.
that fake ass foot, that fake ass, she has a fake ass foot there. She got that fake ass foot over there got $460. She was going for 400 more, right? And poor Sherry was sitting up there saying, "You go to the hospital and I'll pay."
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Whoa,
Hey, PG,
really?
listen. The next time you bring Sherry up on panel, you might want to charge her $100 instead of $50 to bring her up on panel.
I don't charge Sherry nothing. I appreciated her supporting Summer's channel, but I don't charge Sherry nothing.
And
I actually.
all this proof that Sherry supposedly has, I want to see all of this proof laid out there.
Yeah.
Instead of a beer can and a bong in her hand, she needs to be putting proof out there.
Sherry gets as
Stinky ass
abused.
over there on Daisy's
Sherry
panel
gets
all day long.
Sherry gets as abused as anyone else with them fucks over there. They don't really care about Sherry. They abuse her and are really super mean to her too. Hey Patty A, I appreciate that, hun. Yeah. Oh, coffee, hun. Yes.
Thank you, Patty A.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. God bless. God bless.
You want to see another foot?
Another foot.
I'm kidding, Patty Ann.
I tell you what kind of foot I give them. Right? Steel toe boot.
No, I'm talking about a meme.
Say that.
I said, you want to see another foot? Sorry, Patty Ann.
That's why Candus don't come over here. She don't come over here because she knows. She knows she get that steel toe boot in the ass.
Over here and get on panel.
Well, you want to talk about that?
Hey, Janice, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. God bless Summer's Army. Amen. I appreciate the support for Summer's channel, hon. Absolutely. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's for creamer
I've
fun.
been missing some of the support tonight for this baby's channel. Hey, our whip. Absolutely. God bless. God bless. Super sticker. Yes. I appreciate that, hon. I appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. I'm trying to see if
you're on panel.
Huh?
Pull Daisy up here on panel.
She ain't here.
I'm leaving. If she pulls thumbs up, I'm leaving.
Daisy ain't here. She ain't here.
I begged Daisy to come up on panel, and she refuses to come up on panel. She knows what she's in for.
Oh shit. Hey,
Yes,
Miss
APL foot. It's a foot loose. Yep, and fancy, not free.
Hey, Miss Chewy, Ain't you the old bitch over there with the man's haircut? Huh?
Yes.
Ain't you the one sitting over there with that big fat ass and a fucking man's haircut looking like fucking what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Let me think of it. Oh, fucking Uncle Joe off of Petticoat Junction. She be looking like fucking old Uncle Joe off of Petticoat Junction and shit. Right? Ain't you the motherfucker over there looking like that? Did you get your wrench took, bitch?
Jerry,
Oh,
Jerry,
you had a wrench?
And then Daisy like, oh, I did. That was a mistake. No, Daisy took your wrench, bitch. Right? You got your wrench took. You was feeling all salty and shit, putting your eyeballs up in the chat like, can anybody see me?
thank you, Rita Ray. Rita gave us a $5, PG.
What?
Rita gave us $5.
All right. Hey,
Rita
Rita.
R.
Oh, that's my brownie fun. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That's an extra shout out to you, girl. Brownie fun. Hell yeah. I be feeling it.
Thank
Right?
you all.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
Oh,
brownie.
here comes another one. Something.
You get me excited when you get brownie fun. Whoa.
Hey, you got another one, PG.
Laughter is the best medicine. There you go. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, girl. Absolutely. God bless. God bless. And yes, laughter is the best medicine, right? Absolutely. Hey,
Well,
I appreciate those purple hearts, honey. I appreciate those purple hearts. God bless.
Man,
Oh,
I've been
there's another one.
Out and about. I so appreciate that. Thank you, PG, for having Summers back. God bless, girl. God
We
bless.
got Summers back and we got PG's back any day.
Amen. Amen. I'm going to tell you something. We love summer. We love summer here. Summer. That summer is our child. She is
If
Summer
you
our
see
number
something, say something. Call
Amen.
1-800-TBI Find.
Amen. Amen.
Yes. Amen.
You know, I just wish that, you know, if the state, if they find Summer today, she would be a ward of the state. That's
Yes,
that
ma'am.
that
You
is
sure
that
would.
that is all the taxpayers' money, right? That is all the taxpayers' money. So who's Summer's mommy and daddy? All the taxpayers.
Yep.
That's our child, baby. And I'm going to tell you what, we're going to be here until she is found, brought home, and justice is served against them dirty bastards that done this to her. Absolutely.
Oh, God, I hope it's really
And if
soon, too.
Daisy wants to sit over there and be a turd pop sucker, and that Miss Chewy wants to sit over there and chew on that ass of them dirty fucking wells, go for it. Go for it, right? You
Oh,
do
she chews on Candus's foot too.
you do that little thing. You fucking sawed off freaking piece of shit with a man's haircut. What the
Sherry. I like Sherry, but she's just lonely and wants friends.
yeah,
I'd
that's
like to tell you what I think about Sherry. Let me tell you.
And she gets muted, and all the time she gets abused over there.
I'm gonna
But
tell you
she
something.
runs. But she runs back for more.
I'm gonna
Yep.
tell you something. That damn old Miss Chewy bitch over there, she goes and tells people she's staying at Jinky's house, right? Trying to get a pity party. Hanging out at Jinky's house, talking about how her husband abused this mother freaker is in a wheelchair, dude. He can't even he can't even walk on his own, right? How the hell is he going to abuse her? This big old bitch looks like a fucking man, got a man's haircut, healthy as fucking hell, and she's a wants all of us to believe that some freaking crippled up old man is abusing her. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you what's abusing you, bitch, is that fucking alcoholism you have, right? That's what is abusing your fucking old ass. Nothing else. Matter of fact, somebody should get a freaking healthcare check in there for that old man. I think I got a feeling it's the other way around. I think that bitch is an abuser, not getting abused, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there's no way in hell some fucking old man, all crippled up and shit, is going to be able to abuse somebody. What the hell is she talking about? I mean, I hate it when people sit there and try to, you know, underestimate my fucking intelligence level, right? That bitch looked like she'd ever skipped a meal in her fucking life
Window.
and takes double the fucking steroids that a normal human's supposed to take. Right? That's what I'm thinking. What the hell? Unbelievable. She's a big old freaking turd pop sucker too.
And I got news for you. If you say something and I see it, I'm going to sure let the person know if I got a way to let them know.
And you know, Miss Chewy, you can go chew on a fucking bone. Norbits. Right?
If I see something about you, I'll let the person know.
Norbit said, come on over. He'll throw you a bone, bitch. Right? I heard him. I heard him say it. I promise you I did. I heard him say it. Right? Right, Miss Daisy? Right? Yep, I heard him too. I heard him say it today. He said it. Let's go over there. Let's go over there to Norbit's. All right.
BG, you crack me up.
Hey, PG, where's the trash can truck picture of Daisy and Jinkies in the trash can with Chibbilly?
Hey, girl, it's buried. Where it should be.
You need one of them. They was wanting to go dumpster diving, but how Daisy's supposed to go dumpster diving?
Yeah, PG refused to go dumpster diving. I asked her if she's going to go
Hey,
dumpster
Reaper's
diving.
Grim Smell. I see you, girl. I see you. I'd give him a holler out to Reaper.
Well, I'm going to head down, PG. I just wanted to say my piece, and I love the chat, and I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, girl. I absolutely love you. God bless.
All right, God bless.
Pam gonna go down and hang out with the chat. Pam's coming down, hang out with the chat. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bigfoot 2021. All right. Bigfoot 2021. Busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. That's all I can say. Right. It is what it is. Oh shit. Hey Daisy, listen. I know you listening. I know you listening, girl. I do. I I know you looking like that right now. I love that pic, man. I love that pic. Hey Daisy,
She looks worse than that.
I gotta ask something to you, Daisy. Do you remember this?
Oh my God,
You remember this, Daisy? Old motorboat in your pool. Come on, she went to two motorboats. Oh, there it goes. Motorboat. Oh yeah. Oh shit, all up in Daisy's pool.
Oh, Tim Mullins.
We're up there.
You
again.
remember that? Oh shit. Hey Daisy, is that bringing back some flashbacks? Oh shit. That was all ooh. Right. That was like ooh. All up in her pool. Shit. Come on, Daisy, go out there and do the backstroke, baby. Get out there and do the backstroke in that toe jam. She's all, she would whip it up. She was out there whipping it up, baby.
Hey, you know
Oh,
what
shit.
Daisy and Jinkies and all of them can make for this Thanksgiving and trash can turkeys.
Yeah, that's what they can make, right? Big old trash can turkey. They got Thanksgiving coming. Hey Candace, I was looking around. Hey Jordan, I appreciate that. That is beautiful. Super sticker. Yes, I appreciate you supporting Summer's channel. God bless. God bless. Absolutely.
Hey, wasn't it Daisy the one that killed all those roosters?
Shit.
Remember, she killed her roosters.
What the hell? Oh, here's Norbit. There's Norbit.
Morbid. What a name.
Yeah. There's Norbit. All right. Norbit. Shit. Hello, Norbit. Bye. All right.
PC, I'm gonna hop down and get into chat.
All right, girl. I appreciate you coming up. God bless.
All right.
Hey, Candace. I was looking for your picture. I found it. Hope you get back on those feet soon. Right? We hope she get back on those feet soon. And big old Freddie Flintstone feet. Right? There's a picture of Candace. I think Norbert came over to. Hey, Norbert, did you come over here to bid on those pictures? He come over here to bid on those pictures. They all up in. They all up into those. They all up into those toe picks, right? Norbert said, "Oh, Candy, I just want to rub your toes, honey." Right? Now you can rub mine. All right. Can't here, get your bony ass toes the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Donnie. All right. That's funny stuff. Yeah, more, please. Oh shit. Okay. Look at those big old Freddie Flintstone feet. Right? Come, Can says, come on, Miss Day Day. Why didn't you give me my $400? Right? She said, why didn't you give me that $400? I got a thermometer in my mouth and everything, bitch. Look at me. Daisy needs to put up my cash app. Right. Daisy needs to put up that cash app. That cracks me up, man. I curse with curiosity. I gotta see you, hon. I gotta see you. All right, I'm bringing you up. How you doing, girl?
Not as good as you, it sounds like.
Hey, Hey, whoever's playing with their own ass in that picture back there, I just took pictures of you to show everybody. Tomorrow your pic's gonna be everywhere. A big picture of your ass in the back of your house. They're gonna be like, I know who that is. I know that house right there.
Oh boy.
That tattoo on your fucking arm. You weirdo. Freak. That old fat ass belly. That big old fucking stomach hanging out. Oh my god. How the fuck are you gonna try to look sexy with that big ass pot belly stove for a stomach? First, I thought I had to go grab some firewood. I didn't know what I was looking at. That big old fucking pot belly on a stove for a belly. I'm like, oh hell. That's some funny shit. Seriously, that'd be on Facebook tomorrow, y'all. I promise. I promise. Right? I let y'all see it. That was disgusting. I was sitting there playing with their own ass. Big old belly hanging out. Hey, shit. Right. It cracked me up. How you doing, Curse with Curiosity?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So I came up because you're talking about that picture with the date on it. We were just talking about that. I noticed 2021 on the bottom of the pictures that
Yeah. What'd you think
Daisy
about
showed. No, she showed. Remember when Candus was going through the clothes, and before that, Daisy showed pictures of the clothes. Well, on those pictures as well, it was 2021. I
Oh,
thought
for
that,
real?
that was a little odd.
Oh, damn. I didn't
So,
notice.
yeah, I can send them to you on Facebook.
Appreciate
Hold
that,
on a
girl.
second.
Absolutely.
Hold on a sec.
I would appreciate that. And that, Miss Daisy, is how Summer's Army works. I missed it, but Curse with Curiosity didn't. Right? We all work together for the good of this baby. We all work together for the good of this baby. God bless each and every one of us. Right? God bless us. Hey, Miss Curry, how you doing tonight, sweetie? God bless. Ronald, yes, the champagne here is so fruitful. Yeah, I bet where you were at, it is fruitful. God bless. Yeah, I want some of that champagne. Right?
There's
I want,
2 cents.
I want to get all bubbly.
On she got on panel, or she called, one or the other, because she wanted proof of something to do with where Candus was. She wanted her to prove it. So Candus was sending her pictures of the highway, like going to Arkansas or coming into Arkansas, whichever it was. I've got them, and those pictures still said 2021 on them, and
Oh,
so
damn.
it didn't make any sense. So then Lips sent a picture with what she's saying is the metadata, but I think that metadata would come from Lip's phone. She can't get the metadata from Candus's phone. I'm looking for that one. I'll send that one to you too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put these in content and bring them out tomorrow night. And I'll do a little more research on why that,
Okay, here's
to more
one.
understand this.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. You sound like you got a cold, girl.
I was cleaning. I'm allergic to dust. That's it.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, that dust could play a...
It wreaks havoc. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you mean, girl. I know what you mean.
Mm. Okay, hey, I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna look through my pictures because I really can't see.
I think you lost sound. You lost sound, sweetie.
I did?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Okay. I said I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna look through my photos and I'll send you what I have.
All right. I appreciate that, girl. God bless.
No problem. God bless.
Much love.
You too.
Yeah. Yeah, she just sent me some. Had the same thing. I'll research into those tomorrow. Absolutely. We will be researching into those. But I want to show tonight, I want to keep Grandis in the focus, right? I don't want us, Laddie, I don't want us losing sight of Grandis. I do not want, I told you guys last night I was going to bring a video here tonight to show you about Grandis, right? I'm going to bring that up right now.
She's not in the fucking corner. There she
Yes, I
is.
am. I'm scratching my back. I'm in the corner.
There she is.
How you
Your
doing,
turn.
lovely?
I just want to thank everybody for helping my daughter, and thank everybody for the prayers for my granddaughter. And thank you so much, Benny.
You're welcome, lovely. You know I love you, right?
You got a special spot in my heart, bud.
Aw, ain't that so sweet? Special spot in his heart. And then they all turned on him like fucking snakes, right? Yeah.
And you got a special one in my heart too, Mama. You know that. Always. Always.
Did you see the way she looked? Like, sure.
House is looking good. It's looking nice and white and vibrant. You guys are whipping this thing's ass. You know that, right? You guys are fixing to beat the shit out of this whole situation. You know that, right?
Now, did you take note that he said your guys are whooping the shit out of this whole situation? Right? And then did you take note that got her uneasy and she had to start adjusting that ass? Watch. There you go.
We're going to win. We're going to
Watch.
fucking win. I promise.
Watch. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, yeah. Watch her. Watch.
Are you done now?
She's
All
like,
right, Mom,
I
says you're
don't
done.
think so.
I don't.
She's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Does anybody need to see it again? Watch right here. Watch right here.
Are you
Look-
done now? All right, Mom.
There you go, folks. She's like, she knowed that they ain't whooping the shit out of this one. She's scared, right? She's scared. You see that big ass have to adjust in that chair? See that big ass have to adjust in that chair? Watch her. Watch that big ass have to adjust in that chair.
You guys are whipping this thing's ass. You know that, right?
Watch.
You guys are fixing to beat the shit out of this whole situation. You know that, right?
Look, now look at her. She's getting all nervous. She's getting all nervous now, having to,
We're gonna win.
you know.
We're gonna fucking
Right.
win. I promise.
Yeah, sure we are. Look at her face. Sure we are. Sure we are. Yeah, we're going to try, she says. We're going to try.
Are you done now? All
Yeah.
right,
see?
Mom says she's done.
I don't.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. But even more so, we got to hear her voice. And you know what? Listen to this.
She's still got her arm up?
No.
Oh.
Did that sound like Grandis? No. No, that does not sound like Grandis talking.
That's what I was trying to catch, but she still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was.
That does not sound like Grandis. You guys want to hear her voice again? And then hear the voice in this card saying no? It does. It sounds like Allie. That's who it sounds like, is Allie. I'd be more than glad to play it again. Listen to Grandis's voice.
Okay, she's not.
Come on, Grandma, talk.
We're gonna win. We're gonna fucking win. You know that, right? You know that, right? You guys, white and vibrant. You guys are whipping this thing's ass. This is looking good. It's looking nice. Always.
Come on, Grandma,
Thank you so
talk.
much, Benny.
You're welcome.
For helping my daughter. And thank everybody for the prayers for my granddaughter. And thank you so much, Benny. For helping my daughter. And thank everybody for the prayers for my granddaughter. And thank you so much, Benny.
Trying to catch, but she still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch, but she still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch, but.
So, what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think it's Grandis in the car and the vehicle? Put a 1. If you think it's Allie, put a 2. Boy, it's mixed. It's mixed. Just as many think it's Allie as they think it's Candus. I think it's Allie. I after hearing Grandis's voice, it doesn't sound like Grandis. Grandis has a distinct sound, and the person in the car was too clear. It like Grandis is like hard for her to talk. It's like she is hard for her to get her words out. Whoever was in that car did not have a problem getting their words out of their mouth, right? They were like, nope. And Grandis ain't quick on it. She ain't quick on it. It does sound like Allie. I can't lie. It does. It absolutely sounds like Allie, not on Grandis. I mean, I can't prove that, but it's who it sounds like to me. I don't know. It makes you wonder. Right? But, I don't want people forgetting Grandis was up on that hill. Grandis was up on the hill. There you go. The truth doesn't mind being questioned. A lie does. We got to remember that. Yeah, I got a question. Whose daughter is this? Right? Oh, it's yours. There's Mama. Right? Yep, there's Mama. Take a good look at her. These two, right on that hill that day. Both of them. On the hill that day, folks. Both of them. Let us not forget Grandma was on that hill. Let us not forget that Grandma was right there in the camper door looking and seeing everything. Who was there when this was going on? Who was there when this shit was going on? Who was aiding and abetting this shit? Right? And this, right? And this trash right here. Inside their home. Remember this went down? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was. She was aiding and abetting all of that evilness. Do you think she would not aid and abet even more sinister shit? Of course she would. Of course she would. Look. Look at this. Right there. Grandma, I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this because you know what? That's back when you was cooking for these babies, right? Back when you was cooking for these babies. This is when you didn't mind them being around because Don and Candus didn't mind them being around. This is after they was all gone, right, Grandma? Where's your knee brace? Who was around when this was happening? She was. She was. Right? She was seeing it all. She was seeing everything. She was seeing this. Right? She was seeing this. She was there seeing this. Right? Sitting her ass in a doorway with no knee brace on, if you remember. There she is. Right? And then she sits there and says, oh, of course, Summer. And you know, that's when somebody slammed the door. See how fast she turned that fucking head to see him? See how fast that head turned? When a noise? Yeah. Yeah, look right there where she's stationed. Look where she's stationed, folks. She can see everything. Look. Right there. You can see the door. She can see you. She can see all the way down through here. And the dogs are there too, right? The dogs are there. And remember the big lie about planting the plants? Right there. Take a look. Take a look. If you could see that door, she could see you. There's your granddaughter, old lady. There's the baby you didn't help. There's the baby you're covering shit up. You're for your damn two evil ass people on that hill. Your daughter and her husband. Right? You turned against this baby too, Granny. You turned against her too. Because you could have told what happened. You seen all that shit. You heard all that shit. You know all that shit. She knows. That old ass bitch knows. But she didn't choose to take up for these children. She didn't choose to be on their side, did she? The righteous side. No. Because that old bitch is evil too. That old bitch is evil as hell. Right there, folks. Evil as hell. This is Granny's fucking bag right there. All of them laying around doing this shit. Right? None of these motherfuckers had any respect or morals for themselves or anyone else. But I don't want no one to forget that Candus was up there. Had that ass sitting in that doorway the whole time. Seeing, hearing everything. And as you've seen, no way in hell somebody come up there and did a damn thing to nobody. Right? I'm going to tell you that shit, whatever happened to Summer that day was premeditated, pre-planned, and carried out by them fucks. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. But I'm going to tell you what. Law enforcement asked them, did you traffic your child? Feds are still in all of this. So they must have something solid. They must have something solid into believing that they did. And I truly believe that their asses are going to go to prison for it too. I really do. There's, look at the West Boys case, right? Look at the other little girl's case up there in Tennessee. It took a long time. It took a long time for them to get that under control too, right? The Megan Boswell case, right? So we might sit here and say, oh, why is it taking so long? Because it takes time. It takes time to put this stuff together, and because when you do, you got to make sure that it is solid. You got to make sure that it is 150% solid, right? It's got to be solid, because you only get one chance. Law enforcement don't want to fuck that up. They want to make sure that one chance gets done what they want done, and these damn people put in prison. So I don't care how long it takes, just so it gets done. That's what I care about. But I'm not going to let Grandma fade into the background like she's trying to do. I'm not going to let Grandma fade into the background like, oh well, it was just Candus up. No, it was both of them up there. Both of their asses outside. Both of them seeing, hearing, and knowing and looking and watching everything. So, people can say, evil people can, try to twist things any way they want to. All them evil people have is, where's the proof? Well, I'm going to tell you where the fuck it is. It's in law enforcement's hands, bitches. And it is going to be used. It's going to be put together and used real soon. That's where it's at, right? That's where it's at. Evil people say, hey, there's no facts in this case. No, there's plenty of damn facts. Right? Back, Ronnie Lawson came out and said, oh, no signs of abduction. These motherfuckers they lawyered up and ain't cooperating. Don't believe nobody unless I say it. If somebody else says it, it's not true. I don't care if it's the news media. I don't care who it is. If you don't hear it from me, it's not true. We haven't ever once heard Ronnie Lawson say, all the wells passed their lie detectors test. We haven't ever heard them say that, ever. So it's not true. Ronnie said it ain't true if he doesn't say it. Well, Ronnie didn't ever say it, right? Ronnie didn't ever say it, folks. Absolutely not. He did not say it. Fact, they were both on a hill. Fact, Don Wells set up a man, one of his co-workers, to blame it all on. Don Wells started driving the Subaru not a week, a day before Summer came up missing. Actually, the day before and the day she did. Before that, he was driving a truck, white truck. Right? Started driving that after that, too. He went back to driving his truck. Right? When he went to the court, remember? When he went to the court for his DUI, he's in his white truck. He wasn't in a Subaru. He was in a white truck. Big red flag. Big red flag. He was in a picture. Right? Just knowing a week and a half, she was going to be gone. Matter of fact, Dudley said that when that picture was took, Don Wells carried that baby on out of the house and went somewhere with her. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That's what I'm saying. He bought the Subaru after he came back from Utah. I don't know when he bought the white truck. I have no idea. I thought he drove the white truck up to I'm not sure, don't hold me to it, but I think he drove the white truck up to Utah. To Utah. Utah. Utah, right? I thought he did. I don't know, but I thought he did. Yeah, and they did. They blamed the boys. They blamed the boys more than once, right? We told the boys don't be leaving her out there. The last one to see her on June 15 was the boys. Yeah, they love blaming them boys because they don't know how to take self-blame. They don't know how to take self-blame. These are some evil-minded, evil bastards, right? They know what they did, and it don't bother them a bit doing what they done. That's a special kind of evil right there. That is a special kind of evil. It is sick. These motherfuckers have no conscience, baby. They don't have no conscience. For real. None whatsoever. They are okay with whatever fucking evil they do. And that is sick. That is super sick. But like I said, I don't want anyone forgetting that Grandma was there. I'm not going to let Candus act like it was just her and she was in the house and no, bitch. Don't even go there. Your mama was outside and your ass was outside with her. Your ass was outside with her, and both of you know exactly what happened to this little girl. Don Wells pretty much told exactly what went down in many different ways. We just had to put the puzzle together. We had to put, the fact that they cut her hair off and not the boys. Man, that was one hell of a fucking slip up right there, right? That was just stupid. Then they sit there on the news and tell a bold-faced lie that this baby's hair was cut off along with her brother's, and we find a picture where the brother's hair wasn't gone at all. You think that law enforcement wasn't like, whoa. Yeah, they were. Hey, Miss Curry, I appreciate that. PG, no matter what, keep your voice on Summer and not those Wells evil devils. I will never support them or no more go in channels that support them. It's too much. Enough now. Summer needs us. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is enough. It is enough over there. On the shit show farm, right? Mother freaking funny farm over there. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do is we keep taking the pieces and taking the pieces and taking the pieces. But like I said, I knew Donald would be the one to tell the story, not Candus. And I was right. I was right. He told the whole story of what they did in a way that he hoped his ass wasn't going to go to prison for it. But he is anyway. Right? Because law enforcement pieced it together. They pieced it together somehow before we ever did. I mean, they pieced that shit together early on. They know way more than we do. I mean, we got like a drop in the bucket compared to what they got. A drop in the bucket. And we got all of this. Right? We got all of this. I mean, I had my suspicions about the trafficking. But I don't like to, I don't like to, I am not one of those people that's going to see him run with something unless, I get more solid. I got to get like all the pieces before I'm going to come out here and say, oh yeah, that's what I think. Right? I want all the pieces, and we got all the pieces. We got her haircut, and the boys wasn't. That we know why that was done. She's dancing in front of her for-sale barrel, right? Doing a regular runway. Candus had her out there. That child was being instructed on how to walk that runway in the rain like that. You could tell it. She was definitely being instructed. Also, we have Dawn crying, knowing she's going to be gone within a week and a half. She was. Come on. You really think an angel talked to him? Angels don't talk to devils. Hell no. Absolutely not. Don Wells wanted to use an angel because he uses God, right? Him and Candus use the Bible. They use God. They'll pay for that shit. They'll pay for that. They'll probably hit with hell wide open, right? That old fuck's already got one foot in the grave and the other one sliding. Right? All Candus, I don't know if she's got a few years or not. But Donald, his ass already clock tick, 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 right? Not only for prison, but his ass old. And he thinks, oh, well, my daddy's lived so long. Well, your daddy ain't abusing his body like you. Your daddy, hasn't already had a freaking heart attack. Daddy hasn't, a lot of things, daddy ain't 60 fucking years old using substance abuse like Don Wells is, right? Yeah. Don don't know. I mean, he might go on one of his little trips and not come back, right? Not come back. Especially after doing something as evil as this to a little 5-year-old girl. You think God's really going to shine a light on Don Wells? Hell no. Going to shine something on him. That he will. How people could do such an evil deed to a little 5-year-old baby, I don't know. But I do know them bastards are sinister enough to get it done. I know these type of people. They are straight up fucking evil. Straight up evil. Pure evil. They have destroyed so many children's lives. It's not even righteous. Where the Child Protective Services was in all of this, I don't know. I have no idea. Them motherfuckers were Johnny come latelys, right? They were Johnny come lately for all of those kids. Damage done. That's when Child Protective Services shows up. Damage done. I can't believe that something this severe has to happen before children are removed out of fucking cesspools like that. Unbelievable. And why wasn't the Child Protective Services making them take piss tests? How come they wasn't? You know, if Child Protective Services comes into your home and opens a case, then you should have random drug drops. It should be mandatory. And if you drop dirty, the kids go out of the house immediately. They go out immediately. Right? I'm going to tell you something. Law enforcement went in there with hazmat suits on. Do you really think Child Protective Services in their fancy little fucking clothes and their nails done and their fucking hair all made up at the salon, do you really think that they want to go in there and walk around in that place and have to throw everything they're wearing away? Really? That's why these people get away with shit. Because these caseworkers do not want to walk. You know the houses they want to walk in? They want to walk in and sit that fucking ass down on a nice fucking clean sofa. They want to go in and sit that ass down in a fucking house that they ain't afraid to get a bunch of damn cooties out of, right? That's where they want to go. They look at the Wells house and they say, oh, Lord have mercy. I go up there, but I ain't going in. I don't give a damn I don't give a damn what that place looked like. I ain't going in. It just is what it is. Do I blame them? Hell no. Hell no. You think I want to pack my fucking Louis Vuitton up in one of those houses? Right? Hell no. Nobody wants to do that shit. There ain't nobody trying to, have to throw away their fucking expensive clothes. Their nice shit. It just is what it is. That's the way these caseworkers think. That's the way they feel. And not to mention, these so-called, foster parents, these good old foster parents, they don't want these kids coming in. They don't want these kids stepping in their house with freaking scabies, lice, and all these, and freaking ringworms and all kinds of stuff. They don't want that kind of kids coming in. It's hard to place these kids when they got all kinds of stuff, wrong with them. It really is. Very few are willing to, very few people are really doing this for the right reason. And very few are willing to take children like that into their home and doctor them up and do everything it takes to get these children back to health. Very few. It's a hard job. It's not easy. I mean, these kids come in, they're scared, they're crying, right? They got all kinds of stuff wrong with them. And by the time by the time you get them nursed back to health and they're actually starting to thrive and act like normal children again, Child Protective Services is giving them back. They're giving them back only to take them again later, right? When something even worse goes down, like some are missing. It's a damn shame. I don't think these parents should get second chances. I think the laws have to get stiffer. I think we could do a lot more to help these abused children before they ever come up missing. I really do. Hey, Cockatoo, I appreciate that. God bless. Yes, I got a super chat. Amen. God bless. I appreciate you supporting Summer's channel. Absolutely. I truly appreciate that. God bless. But yeah, um, you know, we really need to stiffen the laws. The laws have got to be stiffened. Wow, that is something different. There's not enough foster care parents in my state. Children are being put in local hotels with caregivers. Wow. Um, yeah, yeah. Because a lot of people don't want that job. They don't want that job, right? There's too many other jobs that pay better money. Too many other jobs that pay a lot better money and ain't so devastating. Even caseworkers, believe it or not, even caseworkers, it breaks their heart because caseworkers get attached to some of these little kids, right? They get attached to some of these kids. And then to see them hand it back to these parents and having to close the case and know that they're not in good hands, man, that's a lot of baggage to carry. That's a lot of baggage to carry because, the court system isn't doing what's right. It's like law enforcement has the same problem, right? Law enforcement, you know, people say, well, law enforcement ain't doing their job. Let me tell you something. They're not doing their job because they have done their job. They have done their job, and they go through all this hell and everything to arrest these people, take them to jail, try to get justice, and the court just turns them loose. How would you feel? How would you feel if you had to fight with some stinky human being, some criminal, wrestle them into the car, take them downtown, book them in, and then the court lets them back out the next day? How do you feel? You stick them in the back of the vehicle, they piss, they shit, they kick the seat off all the way down to where you're taking them. They keep running their mouth, right? Won't shut up. You have to wrestle them in that car, wrestle them out of the car, get them in there. The court system just turn them loose the next day. How would that make you feel? It makes you feel like you're wasting your damn time trying to clean these streets up. That's how it makes you feel. Like you're wasting your time. It's true. What more can I say? I mean, I'm honest, right? Right. I mean, it might sound funny. It might sound funny, that they're going through all the stuff to get these people arrested and everything. But it ain't funny, man, it isn't funny when it's the person that was trying to break into your home that they caught, took to jail, and they got them out the next day so they can come back. And this time actually get done what they didn't the last time. Right? It ain't funny when, it's your boyfriend or old man whooping the crap out of you, and the next day he's out back pounding on the door or following you around or threatening you. It's not funny anymore. When that shit happens to you, it's no longer funny. Not funny anymore. Humans don't know the struggles that law enforcement go through. They don't know the struggle that child protective service workers, the case workers go through. They don't understand fighting for these children, fighting for, other people to stay safe. It takes a toll. It takes a toll on humans. God bless all of them. God bless all of them who truly care and are truly trying to do their best to actually keep people safe. But I'm going to tell you something. We've come to a standpoint where you better learn to take care of yourself. You better learn to keep you safe. You, law enforcement's putting it back on you now. Because so many people have complained about the way law enforcement treats criminals, the way people complain about how child protective services were doing so many bad things. Well, now, they're not doing nothing. They say, hey, you need to protect yourself. We'll be there, but it's up to you to protect you. And I don't blame them for that. I really don't. I personally want criminals off the street. I don't care if they family or not. You're a fucking criminal, you go to jail. Just how it is. Don't do the crime if you don't want to pay the time. Should have thought about that before you did it. Right? You knew the risk you're taking, but you took it. That's on you. These people need to learn self-blame. They really do. And law enforcement should be cleaning up the streets. That's their job. That's their job. The Wells don't care. But you know what? Law enforcement's hands are tied in so many. I mean, l- let me tell you, in a lot of states, the Wells would have already been sitting in jail. They would have already been sitting in jail. I mean, no doubt in my mind. Law enforcement would have been like, even the court system would have been like, you are not going to think that that we're, you are not going to underestimate our mentality level, right? And believing that you and your mother, out two big grown women outside, didn't see or hear nothing. You're full of shit. Whatever happened up there, you all covered it up. You know, you did, and you covered. Your asses are going down. And most states that would have happened, but not in Tennessee. Not in Tennessee. And not in some other states. Because some places are different than others, right? Some states, boy, I'm going to tell you something. You have to have a lot. You have to have like a lot to put somebody away. It's unbelievable. But you know, I blame Tennessee law enforcement for not doing. I believe this case isn't solved. If this would have been over in Georgia, oh hell yeah, they would have been in prison. Candus would have been interrogated the hell out of. They would have got the answers needed to figure out what happened to Summer. But over in Tennessee, no, no, they play the friend hand too much, right? They play the friend and they fucked Summer's case up big time from get, right? They destroyed a lot of evidence. If they would have treated it like a criminal case, they would have got a lot more answers. Summer probably would have been found. But these people were afraid to interrogate the Wells. They were afraid to really put them through the ringer and figure out what happened to this little girl. That's nobody's fault but the law enforcement's there, right? They dropped the ball and they dropped it big time. And you know, there is a chance. There is a chance that now they're just trying to fucking hide and hope this goes away. You know? That's true. That's true. There's a chance that that's what's happening right now. I'm not going to lie. I hope that ain't it. I seriously hope it isn't. Oh, I absolutely know what's done in the dark comes to the light. Absolutely. You know, like I said, and I said, you know, after I told everybody after the first year, I said, look, the only one's going to be able to solve this case is God Almighty. That's why we got to pray. That's why we got to keep asking. That's why we got to keep having faith. Because ain't nobody else going to be able to do it. I said that. And I've been saying it. Right? I've been saying it. Because that's just the way it is. That's exactly how it is. But we cannot lose sight. We cannot lose sight to the fact that Grandis was there too. And she was right outside, sitting at that camper, seeing and hearing everything. And I showed you the picture. I showed you the picture of the back doors that they supposedly tried to say Summer came out of. And no, Summer didn't even go into that basement. That's why Candus didn't know if the door was locked or not, because Candus knew she didn't go in that basement. Candus knew that. That's why Candus didn't check the door. Right? That's why there was no fresh fingerprints of Summers on the door. But just because no fingerprints of hers was on the door don't mean that law enforcement can arrest Dawn and Candus. It means that, yeah, this is solid evidence that they're lying. It's more evidence to prove that whatever happened to her, they done it. I mean, law enforcement knows they done it because the only thing in play is foul play, which means them. And obviously, they have enough evidence to understand this, right? Without a shadow of a doubt. They know because, foul play wouldn't be in play if they didn't have enough evidence to know, yes, these fuckers did it. Now, will they be able to use that evidence to prosecute them? I don't know. I don't know. I would think so. I would think so. But I also think that Ronnie got something else. I think Ronnie actually got something else here recently. Obviously really solid, because he said that he will be coming out. He will be coming out to make a statement about Summer. But not right now. So that tells me that someone talked. He's got something. He's got something that obviously he's trying to use to get the Wells prosecuted. Behind the scenes, Ronnie has something he's trying to use as solid evidence. Will he be able to push it through? I don't know. That'll be up to the prosecutors, right? But I know he's presenting it. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We can't get an answer until Ronnie gets an answer. And it just takes time. It takes time. I'm sure he's already put it in. I know he's put it in because he said he was coming out. So that means he put it in and he's waiting on the answer to come back before he comes out here and talks to us. That's what's going on right now. Right? Did one of the boys talk? Possibly the boys saw something that Candus and Grandis and them didn't know they did. Are they talking? Possibility they done told something. Maybe they did tell something that's going to get, that's solid enough to prosecute the Wells. We'll wait and see. Yeah. Maybe, when they did that lie detectors test with Fred, they might have asked him and Laura, did you see Candus and Grandis and them 8 minutes from the house? They might have called Chad in. They might have had Chad take a lie detectors test, just, ask him if Candus was down the road at the time that Fred and Laura said that she was, right? They said that their friend was at their house, saw Candus down there around 4 o'clock, between 4 o'clock and 4:30, looking for Summer when Summer wasn't even supposed to be missing yet. Now Chad takes the lie detectors test and this all comes out to be true. Well, that's more solid evidence to prosecute the Wells with. Right? Why are you waiting 2 hours before you call law enforcement? Why did you wait 2 hours? Why was you out riding around in the car by yourself? Where was your daughter? Why were you acting like she was missing when she wasn't supposed to even be missing yet? Right? I don't know what all they're doing behind the scenes, but I know they're doing something because Ronnie's obviously put stuff in that he's waiting on an answer to come back. And if they give him the green light, to prosecute, then they go up there and give the Wells, they'll go up there and get the Wells and arrest them. Grandis will be called back, Donald and Candus, they'll all be handcuffed. Right? And Candus and Grandis won't go to the same prison. They ain't allowed. They have to separate them. So one to go one place, the other go somewhere else. And Donna go to, go probably where he was before. Until you move him over to a regular prison. But yeah, that's how that shit works. I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to the court system, you could wait a year. You could wait months, not a month, like months for them to get to something. Like right now, they already have cases that are needing to be prosecuted. There are people who are waiting to get their court dates right now. It is stacked up, it's backed up. Because of the big C word, everything is messed up. Right? That's why law enforcement doesn't care what the Wells are doing right now. They're just keeping their eye on them to make sure they don't disappear. That's all they're doing. They know they got the Wells in their sight. They know where they're at every second. And they don't care. They don't care how long it takes for everything to go through. Right? They want the Wells to feel comfortable. They want them to feel comfortable. Because that's how law enforcement works. They want you to think you got away with something. Then they swoop down on your ass and let you find out you didn't. That's how that shit works. Trust me. That I agree. I agree. Candace was sharing a lot of stuff that should have been shared. I'm going to tell you something. You know why they haven't cracked? They haven't cracked because, one, Grandis doesn't want to crack on her daughter. And she knows if she cracks on her daughter, then she's also in trouble. She's also in trouble for withholding information, right? She's an accessory to the crime. So she knows that her ass is in prison too. And then, if Candace wants to try to say, put it back on her that she done something, she might be in there for way longer than that, right? I mean, these are three people that don't trust each other, but none of the three are going to say something to go to prison. They're all keeping the secret. Don got Candace in on that. I think Donald planned it. He had Candace carry it out. And Grandis feels that, it's all Donald, not her daughter. Because that's how she thinks. And she decided to keep the dirty secret for Candace's sake. And now they're all three in hot water, right? Now they're all in hot water, including Grandma's ass. That's true. If the boys tell anything to anybody, even another classmate or something, and the classmate tells the parents, they're obligated to turn it in. That's true. And 99.9% of humans would. If your child came home and told you that some kid at school said this, this, and this about their missing little sister or their parents or some you had involvement or whatever, of course you're going to contact law enforcement immediately, and you're going to, and you're going to have that child, questioned. And they will. They'll come out and question, whoever the child has spoke to, and then they'll go to the child and, and question one of the Wells child and get the answers as well. No, no. Just because you are from, um, it doesn't matter what area you're from. It does not mean you're poor. Absolutely not. Let me tell you something. Some of the richest people in the world came out of log cabins, right? Not just log cabins, but log cabins with dirt floors. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. If you have a log cabin and you keep it clean and neat and your land around it neat and clean, you're richer than someone that lives in a mansion. You are richer than someone that lives in a mansion that doesn't keep it clean. You're richer than a person in a mansion with all their cobwebs and dust. Right? And you're cleaner too. Clean isn't anything. Poor has nothing to do with dirtiness. Poor people can buy soap. Poor people bath. Poor people wear clean clothes. They wash, scrub, and wear clean clothes. I personally have seen rich people. I have personally seen rich people who actually, wear the same damn clothes 3 or 4 times before they send them out to the dry cleaners. That's fucking nasty. That's fucking nasty. To put the same clothes on 3 or 4 times without washing them. That's disgusting. Right? If it smells like cologne, leave it alone. Right? They think they could douse that shit up and just hide that musty fucking odor. Rich people are not clean. A lot are. A lot ain't. Just because you got money doesn't mean you ain't fucking nasty. Rich people got pimples and shit too. Right? Rich people have pimples and shit too. Rich people, they get nasty sores. Rich people, they're not exempt from all the cruddiness in the world. They pack a lot of crud home too. Actually, to be honest with you, I think poor people are a lot cleaner than rich people, because poor people, poor people want to look presentable. Poor people, already feel poor, and they try to hide it. And how do they hide it? They keep everything they got spotless. They bath 2 or 3 times a day. They have they make sure they wash their clothes. They change every day, right? Sometimes a couple times a day. They'll come home from work, take a shower, get redressed to go out to dinner or go somewhere, right? Rich people don't do that shit. Rich people come home and somehow, they just think that you know, they think they don't have to take a bath. All they got to do is, throw on a different jacket or something and they're ready to go out to dinner. That smelly ass didn't even take a bath, right? It's true. It's true. They go to a fucking hairdresser, get their hair done, and it's a week before they go back and get that shit washed and done again. Really? I tell you what about poor people, baby. They be scrubbing that fucking head every day. Every time they get in the shower, they wash their hair. They dry their hair. Their damn hair's clean. There you go. It ain't about being rich or poor. It's about being clean. About getting off that ass and doing all you could do today, for there may not be a tomorrow. Well, if there ain't going to be a tomorrow, why are you doing it all today? You're doing it all today because God told you to. That's why you're doing it. You're doing it all today because God told you to get it done. Right? Just saying. This case right here with the Wells and Grandis and them, I'm telling you, it can be overwhelming. Right? It can be overwhelming. I gotta see you before I can bring you up. Electra, I gotta see you. I can't see you. Got open cam. You got open cam if you want to come. I guess they could give them an open the camera. Probably wrote something in the back. No, didn't write nothing in the back chat. Don't see it. Oh well. I try my best there, right? What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Broken PG.
Girl, your head looks like it's on fire. For real. For real, it does. Okay, you could close your avatar. You could close. You're gonna have to close that, baby, because it did look crazy. Now you need to close the camera. She ain't closing the camera. There you go.
Oh my god, my head did look like it was on fire. What the heck was that?
I have no idea, girl. I have no. That was different, right?
Oh my goodness, this camera's broken. I'm so sorry about that, but it's really me. But I've never been up here before, but yeah, it's good to talk to you. And I just wanted to invite you to ChromaCon 2024 and Morbid's comedy roast. Are you coming? Please come. Please come. Please come. Please come. Let's play with us. It's gonna be so much fun.
You hang out with Morbid?
Yeah. Morbid is. Oh, did you kick me off?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh. Yeah, he's actually really cool. He's a very nice guy, actually. When you talk to him, he's not. He makes jokes on his show, but
Do you
That's
think
not.
do you think that Morbid is for Summer Moon Utah Wells?
I don't think he is for any true crime right now. He used to be into true crime. But I think if he had a choice to pick to find Summer and help find her, I think that he would choose that. I know I would.
Right.
I don't know how we're going to do that. I know you have
No,
ideas and that's good and I wish I
I I
had.
I believe that, I believe that I believe he wants Summer found as well.
I do too.
Um,
But right now what he's doing is comedy, it's stand-up comedy. That's his stick, that's his deal. And it makes people laugh and he had someone up in his chat that was feeling suicidal
right.
and found his show and decided not to go through with it.
And
And
that's amazing, man.
it's
That
still
is
in
amazing.
chat today, and that's the
Right.
power of laughter.
Right.
And
I've talked to some people behind the scenes like that, and
yeah,
yeah, all they needed was is someone to listen to them, someone to reason with them, someone to let them know that um, their life does affect everyone else's life, and their life does count, and they do have a purpose on this earth, and they are loved. That's what they
yeah,
really need to hear.
just them being there. They didn't even know that I noticed every
Right.
time they were in chat, but
Hey,
I did,
that
and
that
it made a
that is awesome.
difference.
That is
And
awesome.
I'm all tearing up right now. You're making me tear up. Oh. But yeah, but I just wanted to invite you. I'm extending an invitation and I don't know if you'll come, but I really hope you will and if I can email you, maybe I'll send you an email and you know, I don't watch your show, I'll be honest. I don't watch a lot of shows. I'm pretty new to YouTube, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll be back.
Hey, I appreciate that. Um,
Yeah.
it's amazing to see someone as sweet as you hanging with Morbid. I have nothing against Morbid. At one time, we actually did get along pretty well, but after he got with that Miss Daisy over there, and she started sickening on me. I don't know why she done such an evil thing, but
I don't think
and
she
I'm
did. I don't
sorry
think
that
he did. I think that he
no,
just.
they were in my back chat a couple of days ago, corresponding together against me.
Oh, but she didn't ask him to come. I was in the chat with him and he did it on his own. She said nothing about it. It had
Well,
nothing to do with her. I
she
promise you, cross
told him
my
in the
heart.
back chat that she tried.
Oh
I
no,
got a screenshot.
she tried to get him up on panel once he got in back chat, but it was his whole all his idea to come up and onto your show.
She didn't try to get him up on panel. She did not ask at all for him to come up on panel.
Oh, well, I
Period.
thought she did. But it
No,
wasn't anything to do
absolutely
with
not.
her. She didn't invite him. She didn't tell him to come in. She didn't tell him you were live at all. It was somebody else in chat. It was somebody not related to her at all.
Actually, just not too long ago, she asked him to do a live on me, to bash me, and her whole chat went over there to watch it, and
Just
it
know
back,
that he's
and
not really bashing
then she got
you.
upset that it made her look worse than it did me, and she was actually upset with him, right?
Oh gosh,
And
just know that he's not really bashing you. He really he cares about people. He makes funny of people. He doesn't make fun of people. He just makes funny. I guess there's really a very slim difference, but there is a difference. You know? Don't take things
he
personal with him. He's a stand-up
he's
comedian.
laughing with you, not at you.
Exactly. He's a stand-up
Yeah.
comedian. Like, if you go on the roast and I might be up there, I might say some jokes that might be a little or a lot
Miss
offensive.
Daisy, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in my chat.
Oh,
Shut the
she
fuck up.
chat.
That's what you need to do. Because you are a lying bitch. You have sicked more than one man on me. You had some weirdo up on your
No.
panel that was looked like a freaking trucker
I'm
that would
telling you
leave.
100%. She did
No,
not have
she
him
had
come
this
in.
man on her panel. This guy looked like a trucker
But
that
just remember your
would lead
Christian
people across
ways.
the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Remember your
And she
Christian
tells
ways.
him to go over and attack PG. He said, I don't know who PG. She's like, Prayer Garden of America. You need to go over. And he said, wait. I don't attack women. But if he would have, she would have been sending him straight over to attack PG. Who does that?
Oh. Well, I don't know about that situation, but I think she's pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind so much, but I have 4 children. I'm a single mom because my husband passed away with cancer.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Why would she have people doing this to me?
Well, that's YouTube. It's the streets. It's
Yeah,
just,
but you don't get real out here. It's one thing to, as you said, to make a meme or something a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's a whole different ball game when you're trying to get real with people's lives.
Yeah, you don't get real.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, well, just remember that forgiveness is the heart of Christianity.
And could you forgive someone if they got one of your children hurt?
Yes, I would.
Well, I couldn't.
I wouldn't. It would be really
I'm not
hard.
that good. I'm not
It would
that
be
good.
really hard, but I would.
I'm not that good.
So,
There's no
well, you
sense in
can
what you've
just
done.
you can still pray for it every day. Just pray more.
Yeah, I tell you what I pray for.
For that power
I
of forgiveness.
pray, and I thank God for giving me the wisdom to know what kind of evil bitch she is. That's what I
Wow.
pray. And that's what I thank God for.
I don't know. I don't feel that in my heart, that hatred, that
You
I don't
know,
feel like saying that about people.
well, I absolutely do. I absolutely do when it's truth.
Well, if that's how you feel, then you're welcome to say it. But I don't feel that way about people. I know
Yeah.
that everybody
Do you
has
got
their.
children?
I do. I have a son. He's 25.
Yeah. Well, if Miss Daisy, you know, happened to send some, didn't like you, decides tomorrow she don't like you, and send some freak around to get real with you, and and now you don't got your son anymore or something, you're really going to just forgive her and walk on, huh?
Oh no, I would go at her for sure. I would go nuts.
Oh,
I'm like
yeah.
Mama Bear. But after that, I would forgive. I pray that I would, at least. You know what I mean? Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'm just full of shit, but I would pray for that power to forgive. Cuz it's hard. It's real hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm
But I
telling
don't like
you.
holding that anger in my heart. Ugh, it just makes me feel sick, you know?
Yeah, something like that, man. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to need forgiveness. Right? I'm going to need it.
All you got to do is ask. And
You know,
Survivor 67 said something, it's a setup. No, it's not a setup. I'm on here on my own free will, and I wanted to come talk to PG. I never talked to you before, and someone in chat said that it was a setup or whatever, but
well, if it is, God knows,
it's not.
and I just
You're
put
right.
everything,
God knows, and I
I put
know.
everything in his hands, and I let him handle the rest, right? At
That's
the end of
perfect.
this night, I do my best, and I just have to give it to God to do the rest. And
Yeah.
and that's how I live my life. You know, I would hope, as nice as you sound, I would hope that you're not here to do something like that. But if you are, that that's for God to deal with. That's between you and Him. Not
Exactly.
you
And
don't
there's
need my
no
forgiveness.
setup.
It's His
There's no
forgiveness
setup.
that
I'm a
people
nurse.
need.
I take care of children.
Oh, are you a
I'm a
nurse?
pediatric nurse.
Oh, wow, cool. That is beautiful. That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I love it. It's really hard.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it drains me a lot, but at the same time,
It probably
I
breaks your heart a
know
lot.
it breaks my heart a lot. But
Yeah,
at the
I
same
know.
time, I know that I can do a good enough job that I can make it easier on them.
Amen. Amen.
And God gave me those skills, so I use them for good.
Absolutely.
So I'm
Absolutely.
gonna let you go because your chat doesn't seem too happy with me being here. But I did just want to invite you and say hi, and now I'm crying
Okay.
again. But
Um,
you
I,
have a
I,
blessed night.
I appreciate you coming over and I appreciate your kindness. God bless. Much love.
Much love. Take care.
You too. All right. She seemed nice. She seemed nice, but I'm not, you know, I appreciate the invite, but I have to decline it, right? I have to decline that one. Absolutely. You know, she seemed like a nice person. I don't know. I leave that up to God, right? I leave that up to God. I know a lot of people, I've met so many people in my life and I've had so many come back and apologize for their evilness, right? Because at some point they do find God and they feel bad you know, for being a snake. But a lot of people, it's not hard in this life to get people to do evil deeds. Trust me, I know. I know. I wish they didn't, but they do. Oh, I do put it in God's hands. Trust me. Jesus said they know not what they do. And they don't. They don't. Honestly, they don't. She said, she said Daisy didn't send more, but they sent her too. I mean, why else would Daisy be in a chat the whole time she's up on the panel, right? Daisy, you kiss my ass. You know you're evil, black-hearted ass. You know everything I say about you is absolutely positively true. You are one ate up person. You're ate up with envy. You're ate up with jealousy. You're ate up with hatred. You're just all ate up with all these things. All the things that, the Bible tells us to not allow in our life. You're sucking it up, baby, like a sponge. You're sucking it up like a sponge, Miss Daisy. I like to tell you, Miss Daisy, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always preserves. Love will not ever fail, Miss Daisy. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. Yeah, she was up on my panel, corresponding with Morbid in the background. She did not try to get him on panel. Whatever she was trying to do, she was trying to do, right? I don't personally care what they try to do. No weapon that they try to form will prosper against PG, because I walk with Jesus, right? My God goes before me. His Son, Jesus Christ, walks with me, and his angels watch over me. So, you know, only thing I can tell Miss Daisy is, there you go. There you go. That's what I got to tell you, Miss Daisy. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try again. Right? That's what I got to tell you, Miss Daisy. That's my song to you, bitch. Yeah. This is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah. Miss Day, I told y'all, man. I know this lady like a book. I know it. I swear it. I know her. Right? Read right through her. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them over there talking. Oh, they're talking. Oh, I found somebody over there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm underestimating PG's intelligence level. Your mistake, girl. Bill Froggy, come on over here and leap. Come over here and leap. Yeah. All I got to say is, I hope you do find me. Because then you can always know where I'm at. Right? I'll always be with you then. I'll always be with you. I'll either be in your heart, mind, or soul. Right? Man, I'm glad that bitch left. She over here trying to kill my high. All right. I was like, I ain't letting her do that tonight. I'm gonna enjoy it. I enjoy that shit. Ain't fucking my high up tonight. They got to go. Yeah, she likes to come stir the shit pot, right? She loves to stir that shit pot. Oh my god. Fucking cow stare me right in the face. Son of a bitch. For real? She's in my back chat. She like, I'm still here, PG. I'm still here. Okay. What the fuck you want, Daisy?
PG,
What, Daisy?
go back and listen. I did say to let Morbid up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, that Love
No.
Scorpio was arguing with Auntie Sherry, and you didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you say let Norbert up at all.
Well, go back and listen. I did.
I was listening. I didn't hear you say, oh,
I
I
didn't
seen
even
you in the
know that.
back chat. What I saw you is in the back chat corresponding with this person,
Yeah,
skeleton,
Morbid.
whatever you want to call him, you know.
Yeah. I didn't even know Morbid was back there.
Miss Daisy, you had
Well, he
Norbert.
stayed back there.
You and your whole chat went over to Morbid's to do a
Yeah, Morbid's
PG
friendly.
bash.
I
You
can
went
go with
over there
Morbid.
for a PG bash. And he ended up bashing you more than me. You
PG.
actually got pissed off.
No, I got mad at
Yeah, you got mad
somebody
at him.
that was in his
Hey, I
chat.
got you. I recorded you live saying that he made that he
No, he didn't
done
make
you
me
worse
mad.
than he done me. That actually
PG,
he
how
was
many times
helping
did
me.
you bash me? Sit up here and bash me.
Well, Miss
No.
Daisy, why are you kissing the two main suspects' ass? When are you going to quit being a turd pop sucker and come back to Summer's case and be for the victim? I
PG,
just want to know.
is that a reason to bash me?
I just want to know. I want the answer.
I am for Summer. That's the answer.
I mean, you want to ask me about bashing you? I don't think I'm bashing you at all.
Prayer
I don't.
garden.
And you know what? But what are you doing to? What are you doing to? You know, poor Justin.
Mhm.
What are you doing to
Prayer
Justin?
garden. Come on. You see him in other. He's in other chats bashing me all the time. He keeps things going all the time.
You know, Justin. Justin
I was
puts on
in
a
your
dress.
back chat trying to tell.
Justin puts on a dress and bops his butt up and down a little bit. You
No,
know,
stop.
make people
I
laugh.
don't even care about that.
I'm Mrs. Date, and I don't think he's really. I think he's
I
just
don't
doing
even care
that
about that. It's not
for
that, Prayer
something
garden.
fun. You
He's in
know
other people's chats talking shit.
why? Because you're for these main suspects in this
Every
missing
time me
little
and
girl's
PG get in
case.
a fight, he's in there stirring up the sheep pot.
They
It ain't
ain't
got
no.
nothing to do with that.
There is nobody
Pearls is
for
pearls.
the main suspects. Candus put a foot out that was in 2021, Miss Daisy.
No, I
How
seen
can
her
you
foot
support
today.
that?
I promise I seen her foot today. Her foot is swelled. I promise. Her garden, I wouldn't sit there and lie. I promise that's her foot.
How did
It
you see? How did you see her foot today, Miss Daisy?
Because I FaceTime her every day. We talk. I talk to Candace every day.
Yeah.
I
What did
seen
you,
it
Miss
today.
Daisy? Have you asked Candace about the timeline between 2:30 and 6:30?
Yes.
What's the answers you get out of that?
I don't want to say.
Why not?
Because that's for the TBI to know. But she didn't tell me anything. She just don't want it on YouTube, so she didn't tell me anything.
You don't think the summer's important enough for you to share
If I
summer
knowed, I would
timeline?
share it for her. Well, if she wanted me to, but she never told me. She just don't want it on YouTube. That's what she said. That's between the TBI to know.
Yeah, and okay, it's for TBI to know. Let
That's
me
what
tell
she
you
told.
something. Miss Daisy, did she tell you anything more than they got home and they went carried in groceries and then they went um and she did some washing. They put away the groceries, her and Summer. They did some laundry. Then she went out, seen her mom, and didn't even ask the boys to wash Summer then. But then, she went back to the house and got Summer, brought Summer to plant the flowers. And then she walked her to the house, watched her in, and this time she asked us for Summer to be watched. And did she tell you anything different than that?
She
You can
took me
say
to the
yes or no to
basement.
that.
She took me down to the basement and showed me the basement and showed me how. And I didn't even ask her. She showed me how far the trail is from the back door and everything. She did. She
Did
showed me.
she?
I didn't ask her. She went down there herself and did it.
How did she get you in the basement?
She went down there herself and she was on the FaceTime with me. She took me down by where the bus was. You know, there's a place down there where that bus is, right?
And I
There's
know that
another
Grandis,
swing set
yeah,
down
and I
there.
know that Grandis can see it all from her damn trailer. I
If
proved
she was
that.
in her back, she would. But if you're
No,
standing there,
no. If she was right there at her door, she could see Miss Daisy. Because
oh,
if
Bert,
you
I
can see
promise
Summer
you,
swing, if you can see Summer swing, you can see the bus.
Bert,
I proved that. I proved that the other
you
night
can
with some
probably
pictures.
see it if you turn your head or go to the end of the trailer. But from that where she was standing, she walked up where Grandma's trailer was and showed me. She said, "You can't see."
Yeah, well, why hasn't Candace ever walked out there and proved that? You know why?
I
Because it's
know
not
she
true.
did.
You
I
know
know
they
she
move.
did.
They law enforcement. Put it this way:
Oh,
Chris M went up there. Chris M went up there,
Bert, I
and
promise.
Chris M was at that back door, and even Chris M knows when Candace shut that back door, that loud ass bang, you would have heard it from the camper, no matter where you were sitting. And
Hmm,
number two,
I
you
don't
can't
know.
cross that road without being seen from the camper door as well. And not only that, Miss Daisy, but as soon as Candace slammed the door and stepped out, she was looking straight up at Grandis's door. So
Have
if
you
you
ever
can,
played hide and seek?
there is,
Have you ever?
there is, there is a scientific fact, Miss Daisy. If I can see you, you can see me.
I think somebody lured her down that dog trail,
No, that is not what you
or
truly believe.
either
That's
that
what
they was in that
you're trying.
basement.
You don't want to lose Can as your little friend right now, but you're
Prayer
gonna.
garden.
Do you realize you're going to lose her anyway? Do you realize she has fucked? They fucked over Sharon them. They fucked over Benny Keys. They fucked over Cam and Allie. They have fucked over everybody that's tried to help them, Miss Daisy. They fucked over Kathy, the friend. I mean, and they're going to fuck over you all too,
Me and
because
her's friends.
that's just what they do.
Listen, there's no reason for me and her not to be friends. Prayer garden. If she never comes back in my chat again, we'll still be friends. I don't believe that she hurt her baby. I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. I believe that she showed me stuff. I've tried to get her to come on. I said it would be a good thing, Candace, if you come on and showed everybody what you just showed me. It's like, and maybe she will one day. Maybe she will
I
come on and
know
show
she won't.
everybody.
No, she won't because she knows that
Uh,
she can't lie about where the camper was, the position it was
I
in.
promise, Per
You
Garden,
know
if
what?
you can't see
Chris
it,
Chris M fucked her whole life. He like fucked her whole strategy.
she even
And
went
they
under
let
the
him come
house
up
looking
there.
for Summer.
When they
She
let
went,
him come up there and they let him inside there for us to see all to be seen and outside, we realized right then and right there that is bullshit, just like law enforcement seen it. Law enforcement didn't ever leave that hill, Miss Daisy. They didn't ever leave that hill.
Per Garden, they've searched that hill inside out, upside
Yeah,
down.
absolutely. And they know if she was there, they would have found her.
She
Absolutely,
was
you're right.
never there.
That's why
If
wandering
you
off
think
off the
about it,
baby.
Per Garden, if something would have happened to that baby on that hill,
Miss
they would
Daisy,
have found
Ronnie
out.
Walton Dunn came out and said abduction There is no signs of an abduction. No signs.
Yeah, and he also said they
No
wasn't nobody
signs
doing
of
drugs in
wandering
that
off
area
to
either.
prove it.
We all know
No,
that's not
no, that's
true.
not true. Ronnie said there is not dealers. There's one,
Mm,
and that one's in jail right now, right? So
uh,
Ronnie was right. There was
he
one, and Don Wells was making his rounds down there all the time to get that stuff that was being sold. You know it. I
well,
know
how
it. We
about if
know
I
it.
get Candace to make a video and put it on her channel of exactly where that was? I've asked her to do it before, where she showed me that how where that blind side is right there, where that door is. There is a blind side. I'm telling you, PG.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna tell.
she showed me
I'm
herself.
telling you. I'm telling you that some. You know why Candace didn't know if the back door was open or locked, Miss Daisy? It's because she didn't fucking check it. She knew that. She knew Summer didn't even go down that basement. When she went down that basement, she went down there to stand around and come back up and see what the boys knew. See if they even knew how much time had passed. But you know what? Law enforcement knows how much time passed with their game machine. I'll tell you why. Because game machines keep that shit. They
Have
keep
you
a record of how long it's been played that day.
have you
Right?
seen how nice that basement is now? It's like a brand new basement down there.
Well, it's sad that Summer didn't ever
There's
get to live
another
in that
room
luxury.
built. Huh?
And that's another thing. Why don't you ask Candace why did you come out here and mother freaking lied to everybody? Why did you and Don Wells come out here and suck everybody in to fix your fucking house up so you could get the boys back when you knew you wasn't getting them back? That
You
you
don't know
knew that
that. They still can get them back.
because you're the number one suspects in your daughter's disappearance, the boys ain't be coming back there.
You don't know, Per Gordon.
I do know.
They may
You'd be
actually.
surprised at what I know.
You,
Oh, they
they
may,
may
all
actually.
right. Yeah, Miss Daisy, they might when they're 18. Go ask Don Wells.
I'll make no
Go ask
mistake.
Don.
If they Josie only likes a couple years till he's 18.
Well, that's when he'll return too, if he does return, right? I doubt if he will. But
If
if
he
he
does,
did,
it's ready for him. They've got a nice room that's all been uh, sheetrock. There's been a wall there and a door, so the boys, if they do come back home, they won't be by that back
they're not
door.
coming back home.
It, it,
Candace and Don will know that. They done signed their rights away to avoid a prosecution, Miss Daisy. Didn't they
no,
tell
they
you
still
that?
got. Don's going to classes right now for garden to get the boys back.
Don's full of shit.
He is. I promise he is. I'm telling you right now, they've still got the rights to their kids.
No,
Really
no,
do.
I'm going to tell you, Don can't. Don, I don't know what Don's doing. What Don's doing is probably trying to pull the wool over some people's eyes to, um, to get law enforcement. What Don knows right now is they got something solid and they're about to come down on his ass and put him back in prison. That's what he knows.
I think somebody else.
And he thinks that Starlink, and he what Don thinks is he's going to throw Candace under the bus and Grandis under the bus, and he's going to claim being at work, and he's going to claim all of this stuff, and he thinks he might be able to get out and then get off with all of this, but he's not, because Candace is going to tell exactly what Don put her up to do. And Grandis is going to tell that, she was trying to save her daughter because the son of a bitch was always getting Candace to do stupid shit that he shouldn't have been having her do.
Tell
And
that
Don Wells is going to be in prison just like the rest of them. So, tell Don good luck on his fucking classes. I hope he gets an A in that shit.
I promise you, Per Garden, if I can get Candace to come up here or make a video showing me what she showed you all, I'll have her put it on her channel. That way people can't say I'm doing it for clicks and views. But I've asked her, I said, this is what you need to show people. Like, I said, you need to
Yeah, okay. Here's what I want Candace to do.
what?
I want her to go out that back door, and I want her to walk across
She did that
walk
for me.
across that roadway right there. and point that camera right where Candus's camper was.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Chris M already has, and I
Oh,
can
you can
show
see
it.
it if you cross that road.
I
But
I can I can
who's to
show it.
say,
No, Miss Daisy, you can
Garden?
see it. You can see it as soon as you come out that fucking back door.
No, I promise you, Garden, you can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You
Candace
show
came out at Miss Daisy. I showed it.
You
I
can
showed her
see the
come out
side
that
of that
door, and
trailer into
she
that
was like,
trailer.
"Oh shit, she's busted."
The end of that trailer, you can see it, but not from where.
No, this is Brandis's door, and like I said,
I promise,
I am
Garden.
facts, Miss Daisy. If I can see you, you can see me.
Garden, I promise you, I'll have her show it.
No,
If she
no.
will.
Just because you say it, Miss Daisy, don't speak it into truth. It's
Well,
not true.
I know
It's not
y'all
true,
don't think
hon.
I tell the truth and all this. I see it. The thing is, I'm telling you the truth. You cannot. There's a blind spot right there. There is a blind spot.
Miss Daisy, there's a blind spot in your fucking side rear view mirrors, right?
Prayer Garden. If you think about it, if a person is slick enough, they could have very
I
well
nobody,
blurred
nobody's
that
that slick.
baby out. Or
Nobody. You know, here's the thing, Miss Daisy.
uh,
Listen, listen. You and me both are smart enough to know that whoever okay, somebody came up on there. Let's say
uh-huh.
somebody came
Okay.
sneaking up the hill. Listen, Miss Daisy, they would
Yeah.
have for one. They what is the odds? What is the odds they come sneaking up the hill and
Uh,
across through there to the basement door right at the exact moment that Summer goes back into the house to talk to her brothers, and then and then who would know that she's going to the basement?
well, this is. You want me to tell you
Are
what I
you
think?
fucking kidding me?
This is what I think. Either they were in that basement when them boys were home. They knew the
No,
boys were home.
no
They were
one in, no
still
one
trying.
out, Miss Daisy. No
Don
one
said
in, no
several
one
times
out.
that there was people up there stealing off of him.
Let me
So
tell you
maybe
something.
somebody was up there trying to steal, and they seen Summer come out, and they took their opportunity.
No, Miss Daisy, for one, no one hasn't ever stole shit off of Don and Candace's land.
Oh, they had a lot of
That
stuff
is a
stolen from them.
lie. Don makes up those lies. Let me tell you, Miss Daisy, if you go, what you really need to do. I
Uh,
mean, I don't even think you need to go back and listen to the videos where Don keeps making up about people stealing shit at different times. And I'm going to tell you, you could tell that he is feeling pressed to make people believe this because he's wanting to, what you're doing right now, he's wanting to, try to make like speak shit into truth to make people believe a lie and be damned. And I'm going to tell you what, we ain't going to believe a lie and be damned. And law enforcement sure to hell don't believe a lie and be damned. They know exactly how evil Don and Candace Wells are. They
I don't
know
think
how
they're
evil
evil.
grandma is. They know how shisty these mother. Now they didn't know when they first came up there, but they damn well fucking know now.
Per Garden, you talk to Don. You really believe Don's evil?
Yes, absolutely, I do, Miss Daisy. Absolutely, positively, yes, I do.
Do I think
Yes,
Don's a redneck when he drinks? Yeah.
I
But do I
think
think
I
he's
know.
evil?
I think
No.
Don Wells. I think Don Wells is evil as hell. I think Don Wells is self-centered. I think he is a selfish, self-centered, evil bastard that cares about no one but him. I think that he freaking abused those children, neglected and abused them children for years. I mean, we saw the pictures. We know they were. We heard the people and all around them talking about it.
Per Garden. Who's to say them
Absolutely.
kids were really? Did you seen those pictures? How many pictures have you seen of Summer, smiling and laughing and being loved? Have you seen? Did you go back and watch? Look at Candace's
And
Facebook.
and Miss Daisy, we seen the pictures of the flute player in church making little hand signs at Summer, and we
That
seen
guy, I'm not gonna say I don't
and
suspect
we
him.
and we seen. I'm bringing you up, BB Diamond. You can close your avatar if you want.
No, I'm not saying I don't suspect him. I don't. There's something about that guy I
If you
don't
want to close your camera, I'm bringing you up.
that I didn't like. Oh no.
What's up, Pam?
Oh no. Here we
What,
go.
what's up, Daisy? No
She
one
don't
in,
talk
no one out.
about this corner
Candus
had a
said that.
blocker. Per garden, can me and you not have a talk about summer without? I think we just need to talk about summer, me and you, per
Yeah,
garden.
Summer. Candus said no one in, no one out.
Shut up, Pam. Nobody wants to talk to you. Damn.
I ain't trying to
Then let,
talk to you either.
well, then won't you shut up? Let me and per garden talk about this.
Don't tell me to shut up. I'm a grown ass
Damn, she
woman.
gets on my nerves so bad. I'm
Good.
trying
I'm
to
glad
talk
I
to
do
per
get on your
garden.
nerves. Bye.
Per garden. Are you there, per garden? Am I
I'm
still up
here.
here?
I'm here.
Listen, why can't we as creators get along enough to try to figure out something without fighting all the time?
Miss Daisy, you know what? I wouldn't like anything better than for us to get along. And and I know that Don and Candace are sitting right now laughing their motherfucking asses off all about all of this right now. Because
I promise you.
I used to be there fucking laughing with them at this kind of shit. I
Well, I've
know
never seen them
exactly
do
how these
that.
motherfuckers operate. I know exactly how fucking evil they are. I know everything about these son of a bitches. You cannot tell me nothing about Don and Candace Wells that I do not fucking already know. Matter of fact, Miss Stacy, I know them way better than you. You don't know what you're dealing with here, but you're going to
Well,
find
I've
out in
never
time.
seen them. I promise I've never seen them laugh and joke and do that kind of
Of
stuff.
course not. You're not going to see that.
And I'll be honest with you, I've never really
See what
heard.
you don't
She's
understand,
in
Miss Daisy.
denial.
What you don't understand, Miss Daisy, is you are not PG.
I
You are a Cher. You are a
I've
Benny.
never heard
You are a
Candace say
Kim and
anything
Alley.
bad about Jody Sue either.
You are these other people. You are these other
Or
people.
has she ever blamed Jody Sue? I've
Bullshit.
never heard her say
What are
anything
you
bad about
talking
Jody
about? She
Sue.
fucking. I got recordings where she blamed Jody Sue. I know exactly where that red truck came from. Jody Sue's mother.
I
I
promise you, Prayer Garden, she's
They
never
found
said
a
that
new.
before.
They found a footprint. I just found out where they found a footprint on Jody Sue's property. Come on, Miss Daisy. That bitch has done nothing but
Well,
blame
people
Jody
told
Sue.
her that, but that
Jody
doesn't
Sue's
mean she
son,
blamed
Andy.
Jody Sue.
They have blamed all of these people. Fred Hill. They have blamed Dudley. They have blamed Mr. Dobbs. They have blamed everybody to keep the focus off of their asses. Now, Miss Daisy, why do you need to blame everybody around you for shit to keep the focus off of you if you're not fucking guilty? If you ain't done nothing, then you ain't going to throw your whole community under a damn bus. You're going to join forces with them and mother freaking go after whoever took your fucking daughter. Come
Listen,
on,
she
let's get
has.
real. Let's make sense. Let's make this
You want
make
me to
sense.
make sense? You want me to make sense? Candace is not. She is not the person. Like me and you, we can talk to people. She is shy. She's introverted. She doesn't talk to people a
And let
lot.
me tell you something, Candace
She
ain't
doesn't
introverted.
know.
She's not
Like,
introverted, Miss Daisy. Candace talked to me all the fucking time. She called me. She
yeah, she
talked to me.
talks to
She
you,
talked
but
to. She talked to freaking Don. She talked to the PI. She talked to five
yeah, she
other
talks to her
five other
PI.
fucking people every day, day in and day out on the damn FaceTiming them. I mean, at one point she had up to 15, 20 people she was freaking FaceTiming and shit while Granny was sitting
She
up
does
on a
have
mother
friends.
freaking
I'm not gonna
platform
say she
listening
don't.
and hearing everything. I mean, come on. These motherfuckers are.
I'm just saying when it comes to stuff like that, like she sends me stuff all the time about summer or videos that people's made about summer, and she even posted them. But I don't think she knows that. Like I don't like she's not like us. Like she doesn't react like I
Miss
do. Like me and
Daisy,
you, it's
I'm going to
personal.
tell you, I know Candace well enough that if she wasn't hiding shit and she wasn't doing, if she wasn't hiding stuff and she wasn't covering shit up, she would be right up here on this panel talking about her
Prayer
child. She would
Do
be
you really
supporting her
expect her to come up
child.
there after everybody's ripped her shreds? I mean, serious. Would you
Yes,
come
Miss
up on a
Daisy.
panel? I
Yes,
do, but
yes,
that don't
yes.
mean she would.
Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. You know, I went up on Ziggy's panel for a motherfucking month, everybody ripping me to shreds, right? But I went up there to get out what I needed to get out. And
Prayer
and,
Garden.
and when it wasn't working, what did I do, Miss Daisy? I came over
You
here,
are two
made a
different
panel
people.
to get it out on,
You're
right?
in denial, Miss Daisy.
Prayer
I'm gonna
Garden.
tell you something, Miss
Me and
Daisy.
you are like one of the same, and I think in aspects like that. But
Miss
she's
Daisy,
not.
no, we are not one and the same, honey,
Yes,
because
we
I
are.
am righteous and I would not be a turd pop sucker to no fucking whales.
Listen,
I would not put
Prayer
up with the
Garden.
abuse that you're putting up with to be their fucking friend. And they're laughing
I am
at you.
putting up with abuse. You are
I
telling the truth
promise you.
there.
They are laughing at you. They are cracking up. They want you. You know, here's the thing, Miss Daisy, and
Mm,
I'm just gonna be honest with you right now.
what?
Candace and Donald sat and they watched how you talked about Donald doing things to his daughter. They listened to every one of your damn videos. They did not like what you, Christina, and you fucks were saying about them and Summer and so forth. And you guys went on with it. You said things that even other creators was
Now
not
that
willing
ain't
to
true,
touch
Prayer
on.
Garden.
And
That
I'm
ain't
going to tell you
true.
something. No, Miss Daisy,
Oh, I did not.
right now, they are getting
Oh,
even
you
with you.
lie.
Right
I
now,
did not say
they
nothing,
are getting
ma'am.
even with you right now. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm
What?
Don Wells. Good fucking job, buddy. You're doing a great
What
job
about
with
the
this.
video where where Christine played? Oh, he art her. He art her. Come on, Daisy.
Oh, yeah, that video.
Stop
I
Yeah,
for
didn't know
yeah, yeah.
nothing
Come
about
stop
that
on.
video.
stop for a
And
minute, Pam. Stop for a
I
minute
didn't know
because I
nothing
got
about that
something I
video.
want to do.
What, you gonna boot me?
There you go, Don. There you go, Candace. Great job getting back
Listen,
at Miss Daisy.
they're
Great
not getting
job
back
for
at me.
all she did to y'all. Ha 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 ha!
All
Right?
Can
that
She
I
videos.
say
deserves
Where's
it.
all
something,
your
please?
She deserves it. She
If
where's
you
all
go
your
back
deserves
and
videos
watch
all
the
now?
that she's
video,
getting
I
for the
didn't
way
know
they
what was
did your
being
daughter
said
and your
and
family. Absolutely.
until it was already said on my panel. I didn't know that people were telling me in the chat that's what it was being said.
Now I tell you, Miss Daisy, you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know what you got yourself into.
I know
And
exactly what
you
I'm doing.
know, and to be honest with you, um,
And this is
to be
not the
honest with
person
you,
you
Miss
think it
Daisy,
is.
I really, I really truly pray. I really truly pray that you know that your eyes are opened to the cesspool you're in right now. To the truth of what the Don and Candace is really doing with you and to you guys. You know, I really do hope that God opens your eyes and everything. As much as I try, Miss Daisy, to just knock the dust off of my feet with you and walk on. You know, I
Just
really, you know, you can say I haven't ever been a
Same
friend or
here,
whatever,
Prayer
but you know
Garden.
what, Miss Daisy,
Same
at
here,
one
Prayer
point
Garden.
I really did bust my ass to try to really be your friend and be kind to you and be
Me
caring.
too, Prayer Garden. Me
I
too.
honestly did. And you know, Candace and Donald ran up there and they knew exactly what they was going to do to you. And they knew that was
They,
going to divide us.
they
And
ain't
they
done
knew that
nothing to
this was
me.
coming. They knew all of this was coming.
Prayer
And you know
Garden,
what?
I'm
And
telling
you
you the truth.
gave them exactly what they wanted,
So,
Miss Daisy.
so
You gave
it's
them
like
exactly
this.
what they wanted. You know
So
what?
because y'all don't like Donington, y'all hate Donington.
I hope that you know how to use and suck those motherfuckers the way they're sucking you. And I would be turning everything in to TBI, FBI, and law enforcement. Because at the end of all of this, you're going to sure to hell wish you did.
Gotta have something to turn in first.
I hope you are recording everything
I don't
these
do that
fucks
stuff,
say.
Prayer Garden, because
Well,
there's
you
you
know,
nothing.
ain't. Well, there's
you're
one
There
bad.
ain't
thing.
nothing they are doing that is bad.
You're
One
They're
thing
not
about it,
doing
Daisy, you ain't
anything.
no Christian.
Pam, who are you to tell anybody about a Christian? Shut your
You
mouth.
go over. You go. Yeah, and you talk about me putting my
Oh
teeth
my
in or fixing
God.
my hair. Come
Prayer
on,
Garden,
Daisy. Come on. You
Pam,
a
you get over
Christian?
here and stir the
Shut
shit
up.
pot every day.
Shut
Shut
up.
your
You're a
mouth.
dog and a
Prayer
big old
Garden, are
fat
you going to see the
cow.
woman sit up here and run that mouth? You got a
Hey, I
lot of
can
right
run it. I'm
talking,
here
big
for
girl.
summer. Moon, Utah, Wells. Where's her
Only thing
parents
you're
at?
in here for is your big mouth. Shut your mouth.
I don't have to shut my mouth.
Bergard, can I not talk to you without this loud mouth up here?
Oh, now you're
Well,
calling me a loudmouth. That's
Miss
Christian
Daisy,
wise?
God, Pam, go away somewhere. Dang.
Miss Daisy,
What?
you insulted Pam. You
Pam
Exactly.
insulted
comes
her.
up here every day and stirs the sheep pot.
Why did you insult her like that? I mean, she come over to your chat just
She
trying.
calls me names all the time, Prayer Garden.
You're a liar.
Stop, Pam. You know you do.
You're a
God.
liar.
Pam, you
Yeah.
sit over on my panel and talk shit about Prayer Garden a lot
No, I did
before.
not.
Oh my God.
You a liar, lying
Okay,
sack of
Pam.
shit. Me
If
and
I
PG
really
may have
cared
had our
enough, I'd
problems,
go show
but we
you,
put
but I don't
differences
care enough
aside.
to
You
show
don't
you.
put them aside. You and
If I up
Christine
there
had
to
to
talk
sit
to
over
Prayer
there
Garden about
on the
summer,
live
I'm up
and
here to
talk
talk
about
about
Justin,
Pam.
Ziggy, me, everybody. What
Shut
about it,
up.
Daisy,
Now
last
you get on
night?
my nerves. You gotta come up here to start your shit. I blocked your ass because I didn't want to talk to you.
Good. I'm glad you blocked my ass,
You're
you bitch.
stupid. You're so stupid.
You're stupid.
Yeah, just go on somewhere. I'm trying to talk about a serious situation. This ain't
Yeah,
about
we're here for
you.
summer, not for Candace and Dawn.
I'm talking about summer. It's not about you, Pam. Shut up. Damn.
Keep it up. Keep it up,
Keep it
Daisy.
up. Keep it
You
up.
ain't no Christian.
Well,
Hey
whatever you want to believe, Pam.
Pam, I got a question for Daisy.
Go ahead.
Damn.
Why did Candace run over when Candace couldn't get support at your channel for that big foot? Why'd she run over to Jinkies? And
She
why was
never
Sherry
asked.
sitting there telling her that she's going to give her money and stuff? I mean,
I don't know if Sherry
she
did or not.
don't need money for that foot, Miss Daisy. All she
She
needs
never
is a
told me
mother.
anything like
All
that.
she needs is a fucking foot tub and to soak that bitch in some salt and keep the hell off it. It shouldn't be hard for her lazy fucking ass, right?
Oh, Prayer Garden, that's so
Candace
mean.
needs to quit trying to suck fucking all the people out here. That's the only reason her and Dawn's out here is to try to get that cash app.
Show us
And
the
not
date.
only that, but what's the shit about trying to send the money to Walmart?
What?
Yeah, I seen it. I actually screenshotted it in your chat where somebody was asking about sending Candace money through Walmart.
Well, I didn't see nothing like that. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
What?
well, I clipped it, so I'll be more than glad to pull it up and let everybody look it over.
Well, I can't control what other people does, Prayer Gardens.
Show her the date of the foot, PG.
I know that foot is swelled now. Come on. I seen her foot myself. Now,
Yeah.
don't. She's not lying about that foot. I'm telling you right
Yeah,
now.
but
That's
she
her
went to a
foot.
concert.
Right here,
That
Miss
was
Daisy.
before.
Here's
What
here's
got
the
her
foot.
foot.
Here's the foot that she's showing. Right
7
here's
months.
the foot that
Yeah.
she's showing, Miss Daisy, right there. And
Well,
right
let me
here,
take her from my phone
2021, Miss Daisy.
back to foot.
2021. 2021.
I'm telling you, her foot is swelled. I've seen it.
You know
She
what?
cried. She's called me crying with her foot hurting before, Per Garden.
Ask me if
That
I
was
give
the
a
pink
fuck.
pills.
Ask me if I care if anything's hurting Candace. I don't give a fuck. You know what I want to ask Candace? Where's Summer? You know what you should be thinking about is what the hell did they do so bad to that little girl, Daisy, that they had to fucking cover it up? Do you ever think about what little Summer went through? Do you ever think what's
Well, how do
happening
you
to
know
her?
Summer even went through anything? She may still be alive, Per Garden. Somebody might have went and
What about
took her and
what
she
about
could
the black
still be
eye Summer
alive.
got? Or
That
that
wasn't
Summer's
a
got?
black
Come
eye.
on, Daisy.
You don't know if that's a black eye. You know what? It looks like to me she looks a little dehydrated because kids get dark circles under their eyes
Oh, I
and they
forgot
get
you're a nurse.
dehydrated.
You know.
So what you're
No,
saying, Miss
some of us
Daisy?
are
So
educated.
what you're saying is if Summer's still alive, she's living a big fancy life, right?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying she could be very well alive
We're
and
we're,
well. We
we're
don't know that.
and if she's alive, Miss Daisy, you
We
know
don't know. She
what
could
the
be.
you
She's
know.
not been
I'm going to
determined
tell you what,
dead.
Miss Daisy. I hope to God that whatever they done with her, she is not no longer enduring or suffering any of that freaking pain and misery and sorrow. That's
Amen.
what I hope. You know, this is about this little 5-year-old girl. This is about this little girl. And I'm going to tell you what, at the end of this night, I've got to, I've got to be good with God.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
And I'm going to face the truth.
Exactly. Where was Candus when that guy was out there saying all this stuff on PGs and she didn't even come up and even say nothing to him? Oh, she was over there playing Jesus thing. Yeah.
I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it.
Summer needs she don't know nothing about Summer.
I can't listen to that bullshit. I
She's in
cannot,
denial.
I cannot listen to someone that is willing to suck these people's ass that fucking hard. I can't do it.
And she believes in them. That's the thing.
I'm going to tell you something.
She's got a rude awakening.
Man, you look at the pictures of little Summer, what they did to her hair,
Exactly.
how
And she
they how they fucked that little girl over and destroyed her from day one all the way up to what? Completely
she
destroying her.
don't get to live a good life like the boys are right
They
now.
completely destroyed this little girl.
They destroyed all of them kids because they wanted to get high and drunk. That was their main priority. It wasn't the kids. Candace has birthed 7 kids and ain't got none of them.
How you can sit there, how you can sit there and condone these motherfuckers. I don't know.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to do it.
She just wanted to try to suck you in to
And
believe in what
Daisy,
she
and
believes.
I'm going to tell you something. I've seen Daisy get very quiet. I've seen her get very quiet up there. And I've seen her have a conscience for a minute. That's what I saw.
Because she knows she's in denial.
No, she knows what she truly believes. She knows that I'm speaking the truth.
Yeah.
And she knows that what everything she's doing and saying is just for show to keep the wells.
It's to keep
And
the
her,
money flowing for her channel.
right. And I'm
You've never asked for a dime, PG, not a dime. And you kept Summer's name out here. What are they keeping out? Dom Wells and Candace, putting them as superstars? They're not superstars. They're worthless piece of shit of parents.
I let her up. I let her up in hopes that she gives us a little bit of information she might have got from the wells. I would do anything for Summer. I would interview Satan if I thought that it would get the answers needed to find little Summer, bring her home, and get justice.
I'm sorry.
I truly love that little girl.
We all do,
I
PG.
truly want that little girl found. I ain't rested a fucking day since Summer went missing. I have tried my best to do everything I could for this little girl.
You put a lot of material out. What has Daisy done? Put out the wells? The wells it ain't about Don and Candace. It's about their daughter. But after all, if Daisy go back and listen to the videos up to Candace, it's not about her. It's about me. Me, 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 me. That's all it's about for Candace. It's not about Summer.
Well, not really, because tonight she let us know that Candace feels like she's losing Daisy out of her grip.
It's called guilt.
She let us know that Candace went down the basement with that big fucking supposedly hurt foot
Yeah.
and did a damn video all the way across the basement.
But I thought her
Right.
foot was hurt. How'd she go to the basement?
So we learned a lot. We learned that Candus' foot ain't hurt as bad as she's trying to say.
Yeah.
We learned that she is trying to, she feels like she's got to prove something. She's got to prove something again to try to make people believe hers and Donnie's bullshit. We learned a lot tonight. Letting Daisy up on panel was a thumbs up. That's what we do, and we do it for summer.
A script?
We know that Candus is on her fucking toes and still scared. That's
because
what
we
need
get a
to
little
know.
closer. Every time you get closer, she gets guilty. Every time there's a body found, she's guilty. She's nervous as nothing. Because she knows she did something, and they all three know. Every one of them. They were parents up there on the hill. They were grown adults that take care of them kids, and they couldn't do that. They failed Summer, not us. They failed Summer.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. They're scared. They're scared. They know that law enforcement's closing in. If Donald's going to classes, if he's going to classes, it ain't to get the boys back. It's to try to make his ass look good.
So he gets brownie points.
In the eyes of law enforcement.
A better sentence? Ooh.
No, what Don's working on is trying to get off of probation. See, he wouldn't do the classes, and that's what's got him on probation. So now he's going to do the classes to try to get off of probation early, so that him and Candus can get out of Tennessee. Don can't go over. He's not free to go where he wants to go, do what he wants. He needs to get this off his back so that they can get out of there. That's what it's for. That's
Candus sat over there on Jinkies and said, "Oh, Don hasn't worked in a couple of days. We're broke." What she said over there on Jinkies, and then she ran over to Daisy's.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know their next move. It's good to know their strategy, right? Daisy helped us out a lot more than she. I know she did me. I know she did for me. Because I've been in this too long, right? I've been here too long.
And the dog they said went down the driveway, not the dog trail.
True.
Why are they saying the dog trail? What's the dog trail got to do with it?
The dog trail is Don Wells' story and nobody else's.
Yeah, and the law enforcement
Ronnie Lawson said that when dogs go from gravel, he said when they go from gravel to pavement, there's no gravel down the dog trail.
Exactly.
That's how we know it's the driveway. You have to listen to what people are saying. Just like, Daisy comes up. Of course, of course I'm going to let her up. Of course I'm going to see what the cow wants. Of course I'm going to see if she's still a turd pop sucker. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
These are things I need to know. Right? And if Pam wanted to come up and confront her and have her say with her after what she did to Pam, I'm going to allow that to happen as well. Right? I think people, Daisy wants to talk about people, but then she don't want the confrontation with them.
Yeah.
After she does so. Well, that's all part of, People are going to confront you when you go running your face on them. They're going to confront you.
I was so mad last
Well,
night when she was running
absolutely.
Justin and she tried to say, "Oh, well, PG don't like you guys." Whatever.
Right. But what you don't understand is it's good therapy for you to be able to, to confront her and talk to her and tell her how you felt.
Yeah, and I told her exactly how I felt.
Absolutely. Now you can rest a little easier because you got your say in.
Yep, but I
A
was
lot
saying,
of people, a
this
lot of
ain't nothing.
people,
But you know what?
a lot of
PG,
people
this
does
ain't
not,
about us. It's about Summer.
a lot of people do not understand, you know, they do not understand my methods and the way I handle things. Yeah, I'm like the crazy scientist. Maybe so. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. When I do things, I have reasoning to be doing them.
Her foot ain't that hurt if she went down to the basement and showed her everything.
That
Remember, she hurt it twice. Remember? It was hurt once. Now she's got 2 boots. She didn't have any boots. I thought she left that boot in Arkansas.
I tell you what a shame would be. I'm gonna tell you what a shame would be. The shame would be if we lose Candus or Grandis or Donald before we find Summer.
And then 3 no. Because they never blamed anybody. Don blamed everybody under the sun, to the tree trimmers, to Fred Hill, to everybody around there except 2
We
people.
know that Daisy is full of shit. We all know that, right? We all know that. I do.
I
I
love you, PG.
I feel, hey girl, I love you too. I feel bad for Daisy because I know what the Wells are doing to her. I watched them do it to so many other people. I wish, they would have listened. I tried to warn like Cam, right? I tried to warn them, and all they did is attack me. Just like Daisy. I'm trying to warn her, and all she wants to do is, be hateful. But her eyes will be open, just like Cam and Allie's were, just like Kathy the friend was, just like Benny, just like Cher. Daisy will be, she'll be butt fucking hurt and screaming a bunch of shit, ugly stuff about him soon enough, right? She will. Absolutely. And then she'll be saying she got, that she was doing all of this to get information for Summer when she ain't got shit. She ain't got.
You asked her just a few minutes ago what she said.
I know she ain't got shit. Just like, I mean, my God, Cam was up there and Allie right on the property partying with them, taking videos of everything. And what did they get? Nothing. Donnie Candace Wells knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. They are good at this.
Remember
They are
when
good at
Benny
this.
remember when Benny said he went down? They was all able to go down to that underground thing, underground by that shed, in that shed. But he said nobody could camera it or go live. But they've all been down there.
Yeah, sure is, and she'll get what's coming to her as well. She'll get all butt hurt one more time. It's called play it again, Sam. Right? Play it again, Sam. And for some reason, these people play it.
Yeah,
All right.
I gave her a chance. I'm only on PGs. That's all I'm watching.
I watch everybody. I watch everybody. I keep an eye on everything. You know, just like law enforcement, man, you got to go where the story is. You got, you
Oh,
got to
I'm not.
listen. You got to listen to get the answers for this
Oh, I'm
baby.
not saying I don't go in the bushes over daisies, but
You got to listen to get the answers for this little girl. But at this point right here, right now, I don't know what Ronnie Lawson and Pruitt and them have. I don't know how close they are to the prosecution for what happened to this little girl. I do know you can prosecute without a body. I know that there's certain
but you
things
only got
to be
one
done,
chance.
but you got one chance, and it's got to be solid.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm sure they're working as hard as they can to get that done. And at
Oh
least
yeah.
I'm praying they are. I'm praying they are. But the only one that's going to solve this case is God Almighty. It
Exactly.
won't be solved 1 second before God wants it solved, and I know that. I am a true believer in my God. All the only thing that we control, I'm going to tell you what we as humans control, is to make the right choice or the wrong choice when we get there. God already went before you, baby. Each one of us is going to be exactly where God wants us tomorrow. God knows where every footprint of ours will be come tomorrow. Now I'm going to tell you, and He knows all the choices that you will have to make while you're walking through tomorrow. Now you will either make the right choices or the wrong, and that's the only control you're going to have over it. That's the only,
Exactly.
your feet will be where God wants them, is what I'm telling you,
Exactly.
and nowhere else. And He's the only one that's able to do what it's going to take to bring Summer home and get justice.
And for
That's
us
why I
to
keep
be
asking to please, please, please clap your hands together, bow your head, and pray as hard as you can for this child. And know God's going to answer you when you do. That's important.
yep,
And
and keeping
I can't say it enough. I can't
and
say it
for us
enough.
to keep going as we are, if it's 1 or 500, as long as somebody, if we put all of our stuff together.
There is 800 people in here. And I don't care if you are a believer or a non-believer. Please, please, for Summer's sake.
Pray.
I mean, if
We're,
you ain't never said a prayer before, for this little girl's sake, bow your head and pray for her.
we are Summer's army.
Just pray for her. She needs to be found. She needs to be brought home, and she needs justice served against these evil doers. That's all I ask. They did find the remains. They did find the remains of a child. Um, and I have a video here. They did find the remains of well, I don't know if it's a child. They found a human remains in this area here. Right here. Remains were found there. Um, we don't know who they are yet. They are being tested to find out. They're doing everything they can. We'll have more information as it comes out, right? We'll get more information. Could it be Summer? I don't know. I don't know. But they did find some. We'll have to wait and see. Right? We will have to wait and see.
Well, I'm gonna pray before I go to bed. And you
Right.
pray too, PG.
This is how far up here is 110 Ben Hill Road, and it's like an hour and 45 minutes away is where
Mm,
they found the remains. I'm going to do some more research to see if possibly Donald had been working in that area. I think Dudley might have said something about him working in that area.
You
They
know what? That might be why he's going to these classes because
they
they
think
know
it.
about these remains.
Somebody said they think it's a 55-year-old man that had went missing. I don't know. You know, I'm sure his family will be. If it is, his family will be very happy that that he was found, and that means that we still have to find Summer.
Exactly. And pray for Summer. Well, I love you, PG. I'm going to bed.
All right, girl.
I love
Good
you.
night. I love you too. Good
Pray.
night. God bless.
God bless for Summer.
All right, everybody. I'm going out of here. As I ask every night, please, please, please keep those prayers going up. As I said, the only one's going to be able to solve this case is God Almighty. Let's pray that He gives someone, law enforcement, somebody just wandering around, somebody, the insight of where Summer's at. Let him please let this baby be found, brought home, and justice served. We've got to have faith in our God. We got to have faith that God's going to answer. I think He is. I think He will. But that's all up to us and how much we want to believe. Because prayers without faith is just an empty prayer. But Pete, please keep the prayers going up for her. When I say please, I'm going to tell you, you might not believe it, but it's a rarity. And I'm asking, please pray for this baby. And pray for one another. Know that PG's always praying for you. No, I don't know what you want. But before I go out of here every night, I tell God, I don't know what they need, but you do. And I pray that you answer every one of our prayers in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. And I know a lot of people in here know that I'm praying because your life is getting better. Your life is getting better. You can see God working in it. That's because someone's praying for you. If you get time, say a prayer for PG and mine. I would appreciate it. God bless everybody. Good night. Much love.